Hello, everyone.
Whoa!
That's a vocal warm-up, all right.
We're getting echo.
For once, I wasn't gonna.
Oh wait, no, we're not. Hold on, I'm dumb.
You have the stream playing. It's like, I hear an echo. It's like, well, it's your fucking fault.
It was legitimately.
Hi
That
everybody.
was me, my bad.
We're.
I hear some background noise. It's like jet planes flying over your house. Did you fix that?
It's like a low rumbling. Maybe unplug your mic.
Is that a thunderstrike, dude? You gotta mute when those come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so welcome to Rime of the Frostmaiden, our second session ever. We kind of missed last week because I was feeling like garbage, but this week we're hopefully I don't feel
Actually,
as
I'm
much
the
like
one that
garbage.
poised you because my character wasn't ready.
Yeah, don't be so hard on
It's
yourself.
still not ready.
Everyone felt like
Actually.
garbage. I was injured, like fucking like shit hit the fan last week.
It's crazy, man. It's this weather. I'm blaming it on the weather.
You know what? Same.
Fucking climate change, dude. Ruining
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
All right.
Classic.
I think we're all here, all ready to. Let me just test something real quick. Yeah, we're good. What the fuck was that?
I forgot that I had a video playing on my phone that I had just hit the power button and didn't actually pause it. And then so as soon as I turned on my phone again, it was like, here we are.
All right. So, who wants to go ahead and give me a recap of what happened 2 weeks ago?
I got this shit. Okay. So, 2 weeks ago, we began with just sort of getting a handle on the team. Indigo Harmwinter had been conscripted to find a murderer that we believe is under the work of some kind of corporate espionage type situation. So he looked around and he found the most capable people that were within 100 feet of him. He found Aurelia, the stripper slash femboy slash tiefling slash sorcerer. Strawn, who defies titles.
I was gonna say,
And-
you just stop there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know much else about them actually, if I'm being 100% honest. And we were subjected slash allowed to be in the presence of both Isophes and his dog Twinkles, who fan favorite, definitely gonna go the time. Yeah, two artificers, one of which being a warforged created by Isophes,
Was the Warforged also an artificer?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The actual character was
Twinkles.
Twinkles.
Twinkles
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah. So we got this group together and we headed off into the snow to search and track down this murderer that we were 100% ready to deal with. And then,
And then we immediately got sidetracked.
we
by a
immediately
dog.
got sidetracked because a dog showed up and the dog was sad. And I think you all know what happens when a dog is sad. You will go to the ends of the earth, literally, in order to ensure that that dog is no longer sad. So we dropped everything, went with the dog, followed its mission to look for its owner, who was hired by a crew of adventurers to take it up to Kevin's cairn. But
Calvin's.
somebody Kevin's.
Let's just imagine it has a hat on.
Yeah.
Backwards.
And somebody let the individual with 6 charisma lead the conversation. So I think we confuse them more than anything else. We proclaim to be both the people who were investigating his disappearance and the people who hired him and the adventurers that were here to save the day. The man that we accepted the job for was not 100% sure who we were, which is fair because we also weren't sure who we were pretending to be. But then we made it all the way up to Caer-Konig, I believe it is.
Caer-Konig, yeah.
Caer. I said, fucking. You want to know something?
That's how it's pronounced. Yeah.
In another D&D campaign, there was a place called Caer-Magnara, and I pronounced it Caer-Magnara every day of my life.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I see that word and that's how I pronounce it.
There's a pronunciation guide in this book, and I've been using it to its fucking limit.
we approached Caer-Konig and thought we had sort of a free place to room and board for the night in Denev's Rest, because we were told multiple times it's empty, there's nothing in there. So we were like, oh, cool.
And we are balling on a budget.
Yeah, we don't have money. So we were like, a little bit of time in order to sort of get this sorted out. Like, that seems right. Upon entering, we were ambushed by a shit ton of invisible Drugar. I think is how that word is pronounced. Duergar. Who just kicked the shit out of us. We were then kidnapped, and we managed through a mixture of seduction, unarmed strikes, and fleeing and panicking to have successfully escaped the imprisonment of the Duergar. All but the unfortunate lives of Isophies and Twinkles, who were straight murked and murdered. And then on our way out, we informed the militia that Denev's Rest is fucked as shit. And they all went to check it out. But we decided to take a long rest, sleeping in what is essentially the couch of a tavern, because they didn't have rooms available. And then
those Duergar, they were all like, no, don't tell. And we were like, we're telling. Oh, we're telling.
Yeah, and then the last point we had left off in that Boy had successfully made his way back to us. Boy is the dog, and we took a long rest to sort of deal with our wounds, our pride, and then we were going to go check out whatever the fuck the militia found at Denev's Rest.
All right, so you guys don't really have a whole lot of... Well, I guess if you wanted to wait the entire day, you could long rest again, but...
Well, we had just got the long rest in because we were only able to short rest, I think, last time.
Yeah, you got a long rest in Denev's Rest when you were captured. So
did we?
Unfortunately, one of you got knocked unconscious. Yeah.
Okay.
You got knocked unconscious, so you couldn't have a proper rest. So that is where we're going to continue off. So you guys are currently in the uphill climb right now. Lounging around at the bar or at a booth somewhere, licking your wounds. The dog is also licking their own. And you're just kind of look over to your side and you realize there's John.
Hi, guys.
John. Oh.
Oh
my God. Oh, fucking. Oh, John. Oh, you will not. Everyone, it's John. Oh my God.
Oh, you're all here too. Wow.
Oh my, it's been so long. Oh, we really could have used your help.
Oh, wow, John? Is that
Good
John?
Lord.
Is that
It's John.
Oh, shit.
I think
Is that you?
recognize
Yeah,
John everywhere with his
I
default
haven't seen you
face and
since,
figure.
Oh,
I
Strawn.
haven't seen you
Strawn,
since middle school.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Strawn. You got to meet this guy. You got to meet this guy. He's a regular at the
Yes.
place.
Ron, do you know John?
Son, oh yeah. Hey, how you going?
Hello.
Yeah, that's
hey,
Sean, all right.
Yeah, that's the kind of twinkle in your eye you only get when you know someone for a while.
Yeah, exactly,
Alright.
exactly.
What
What are you doing here?
God, we were on a job, and we made how do you say a fuck up?
Oh,
Fucked up.
classic.
Yes.
It's what we in management call an opportunity.
Is that right? Okay.
This is what happens when you don't make a character.
Yeah. Say, John,
Exactly.
are you busy for the next possible couple of days?
Oh yeah, well actually I was going up to hold on a second, let me find the map real quick.
Kelvin's Horn?
Yeah, Kelvin's Horn.
Oh my
for
God.
Unrelated business.
We were just about to head out there.
Oh well, if you're planning on leaving in the morning around 8:15, then I suppose we can go at the same time.
I've always said 8:15 is best time to leave.
It's true. It's true.
8:15. All right. We were going to go check out. We had a bit of a problem. We've lost a lot of our stuff. We were going to go check out and see what the militia had found, and possibly see if we could have it returned to us.
Stuff you lost.
Yes, all of our weapons. We got our asses kicked.
Wow, that's sounds like a rough day. Must be a Tuesday, am I right, fellas?
Oh my god, I never got the hang of Tuesday.
That's so true.
It's Thursday.
I hate the fact that I live this life 5 days a week, and now I have to live it on my Friday nights too.
Here's the thing: you don't
I
have to.
know.
John can drop the facade at any time.
As soon as he has a real character, you guys are gonna fucking pay for this.
You did it. No. John's in witness protection. Yeah. His secret identity is gonna come through at some point.
He's fucking John Wick. He's just waiting.
Yeah, he's John.
Oh my god.
He's John Cena, actually.
Where'd he go?
That.
His stealth skill incredible. This man, you cannot see him.
And before he's Strawn's patron.
Well, I can tell you for a fact that's not true.
I don't see how.
I don't know. We haven't created
pray for
John's
John
character
Cena.
yet, so I don't know how you can. Okay, we're gonna get some time in, and then we're gonna go check out and see what the militia did at Dennis
Yeah.
Rest.
You would have definitely had time because it took time for Boy to get over here. Like, they were unconscious for a while. A few
tell you what,
hours.
I'll come with you just in case you need someone to, speak the language of the establishment. I understand.
Thank you.
That, not everyone
Thank
do
you,
that
Joe.
as easily as,
Yeah,
as others.
I do not do well talking to people. It's hard.
You just kind of like see,
trust me.
you just
I
kind of
have
see
to
the
be professional
barman
on the subject.
looking over at you guys, and he's just like, I thought for sure somebody was gonna buy something.
I mean, what are you talking about? I've been drinking here for like I don't know how many hours straight, waiting for this particular opportunity.
To be fair, there is actually no ale here.
What the
I've been
fuck?
drinking ice water.
What have I been drinking? And it's like, oh, we just put an ice cube in your drink and we wait until it melts.
There's snow outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bartender does inform me as like there's been no ale here for weeks. We were supposed to get some from Goodmead a while ago, and they just haven't delivered.
Well, this
Oh,
town
shit, maybe
sucks.
we should make our way on down to Goodmead and see what the problem is.
Well, let's deal with Kelvin Skarn first. I feel like we should, accomplish something.
Get one level at least one.
Perhaps. Yeah. Then I guess we'll make our way back over to Dinev's Rest and see what the militia was able to deal.
Yeah, you guys make
They're
your
all
way
dead.
through the standard path, and well, to be fair, the sight you do see is not great. There are definitely some guards that are dead. However, you do see the corpse of a Duergar laying on the ground, and the ones that you had sent after them do recognize you and come back over to you, and it's just like,
Oh, hey, Rob. How's the patrol?
John, I didn't know you were in town.
We neither did we.
I don't know how long I've been here, so.
I don't. He just like grabs him by the armor and he's like, "Can you tell me how long I've been here? Can you tell me who I am?" And then we're like, "John, are you okay?" And he just like twitches and is like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, doing great. Oh, just one huge Stockholm syndrome, just like convincing him
Yeah,
his D&D group.
He's fucking under
It's a
Gios.
mixture
He's
of
fucking-
schizophrenia and multiple personality disorder, so he changes personalities every so often, but never remembers that it happens.
Nobody
it's like
else
a plot
remembers either. Like, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, everyone just remembers the personality and none of the inactive ones. The guard does point over at you. Names. Indigo. I'm sorry. And it says, "You're the one that informed us of this." You look over at the three dead guards that are on the ground. They look like they've had their chest pierced in by a war axe, and they go, "We were only able to kill one of them. The others ran for the hills." Can you tell us what happened here? Like, you only told us that they were here. Can you
Yes.
explain the situation?
We were informed that there was no one in Dinev's Rest, and we attempted to.
That was a lie.
Yeah. Well, we attempted to enter and discern what was available as far as shelter for the night. And then they materialized out of nothing. They just came out of the air and ambushed us, and
I knew someone like that once that could just kind of appear out of nowhere. Short, green, purple makeup. It was kind of weird. Kept claiming she wasn't a goblin.
Different game.
And I explained sort of the recap of the fight that happened last time.
Jenna's Rest has been abandoned for like the last year.
That's what we were told as well.
Were you the ones that pried? Were you the ones that pried the boards off the front door, or?
Yes.
Wait, no,
unlocked.
No, the door was unlocked and open.
Okay, I didn't remember that. I thought
John, you weren't there.
John, you were there.
No, I was watching down the street. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I was there with you guys. Don't you remember?
You should have.
Like the guards just kind of looked at themselves, just like we don't know. This was news to us, of course. We found some things in there scattered across the old storage. Most of it was moldy and unusable, but I was sure that these are probably yours, and they motioned to a pile of weapons.
Oh, thank you. Yes, those would be ours.
Well, it's with the fact that Duragar are here, I'm sure you could use them if they ever come up again. We'll issue. We'll try to get information to the speaker of the town, and maybe they can bring it up at the next council meeting. But they just kind of like look to each other, and it's like, well, that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, it's the understanding of how middle management works. It's just yeah, we get it.
Just make sure you don't schedule the meeting on a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Tuesday, or a Thursday.
I have one question. There were members of our group that we didn't see make it out of with us, or
yeah, we and you do notice at this point a sheet that is covering two bodies. Yes, there was an elderly gnome in there, and what we can only tell to be a dog of some kind.
Yeah.
We saw it and we were like, this is clearly a dog.
This is made of flesh. I have to assume it's a dog.
That is unfortunate. Well, yeah, those were members of our party. I suppose we should give them a rest, proper rest.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for yours. And he gestures to the dead guards.
Well, it's a good news that they're not here anymore. We're gonna start searching the town to make sure, but
I'm gonna
whatever
cast
they were doing
Firebolt.
here. on what?
I'm just gonna shoot the Duragar.
The dead body.
The Duragar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One we've got.
Yeah, it bursts into flames, and it's just like everyone just kind of looks in surprise, but sees where you shot, and it's just like, well, I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We already searched them. Like, there's just. We don't know why they were here. This is the first we've seen Duragar in Caer-Konig ever.
They said they were hiding, but they wouldn't tell me what they were hiding from.
Doubtful that they would let anybody, not them, in on whatever they were doing. But whatever it is, it can't be good.
Now, I'm not a professional in Duragar by any means, so take this with a grain of salt, but don't Duragar live like many, many miles underground?
Don't call me an expert.
Traditionally.
Yeah, what they're doing, they usually live in the Underdark. The fact that they are above ground is... Well,
Indigo just speaks Underdark for a bit, Undercommon for a bit. He's just like, yeah, there's a source behind that.
Yeah, Gesundheit.
Yeah.
You got a thing in your throat.
Yeah. All right. Then in Undercommon, he just said, he was like, but I mean, no one really wants to stay there, right?
I'm gonna take note that you can speak Undercommon.
I can. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming that you should probably get that checked out. You don't want to catch the cold in this weather.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah, it's pretty windy out. He's in like a tank top.
Yeah. Indigo is also unfazed by the coldness. Just like,
it's at this time that like the twilight is pretty much gone. Like, people are using torches to be able to see anything right now. It won't be for another few hours before Aril's aurora starts painting itself across the sky.
Aurora
and granting
Borealis?
some more. Yeah. Localized entirely within this horror campaign?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remind me, I have the Tome of Beast 2. There's literally something called the Aurora Borealis. It's like the Horror Borealis. It's like an undead that's just the Aurora Borealis, but it wants to kill you. It's pretty fucking rad.
But the Aurora Borealis is literally just light reflections.
Correct.
And now it's trying to
And now
focus
it's
them
dead.
into your eye.
And now it wants you.
Oh no!
You guys.
I'm at the whim of the magnetism of the planet. Ah!
The guard says, "Well, I guess that's all we really know about the situation. You can take your dead. There's
No, keep him.
Well, I
I
suppose
take
there
the
are-
dead.
over the
I take the dead. Indigo is gonna spend the time before we can all long rest again, like digging graves where it's appropriate for Aesophes and Twinkle.
There's a spot where the guards point you to. It's not. There's not really a shrine here, but there's a small graveyard that they do use when they have the chance, and they'll let you do that there.
Yeah.
So that probably takes about an hour or two to fully do. So you guys are currently completely without light. So you're just kind of like using whatever torchlight the guards, because the guards are also setting up their own, preparing their own dead for burial as well. So after that, if there's anything like any rites that you want to read, I don't know if your characters are very religious.
Indigo's
I
not.
happen to be a cleric, however, I have no relationship with these people.
Indigo's not religious, but his tribe is spiritual. So he holds like a small ceremony, like sets up his approximation of a headstone, which involves like a dagger or whatever, like Aesophes and Twinkle's had on them, being like set in the ground where they would be. Right. And he reads off a phrase in Giant, which I don't think anyone can understand, but the sentiment is when the road you travel becomes so long you stumble, it is time to take a rest. Which is an allusion to the fact that like Aesophes is pretty old. it was probably his time.
Right.
And just hoping that at least in this iteration of his existence he is peaceful.
That's the hope, anyway.
Yep, that's all you can hope for out here.
It's always been peaceful.
Because
he cannot comprehend anything else.
Yes, he's not a man who knows war.
He's just not a man who knows, to be honest.
Too dumb to hate.
Yep. Too dumb.
All right.
Get that on a t-shirt. Too dumb to hate.
All right. So you guys finish up your funerary rites, and I would like to ask what you guys plan to do next.
Well, we need at least
a meeting at
a long rest before we leave.
Yeah, I've got a meeting at 12:45 at Calvin's Cairn.
Let's at least because I don't know if any of us need a long rest other than
right now Aurelia is currently dealing with a point of exhaustion. If they're all right with dealing with it, that's fine. But if they want a long rest,
this is level 1. Let's not kneecap ourselves any more than we have to.
Throughout the entirety of the funeral ceremony, Aurelia is just like zoning out, just silent and just like staring off into space.
All right, then where do you guys want to stay?
We're gonna go to the uphill climb and see if they'll let us sleep in their.
What? Why don't we stay? Why don't we stay at Dinev's Rest?
It's open now.
Because I don't trust that it's actually cleared out. Well, these guys turned invisible. The guards just said we couldn't find the rest of them, so I'm not.
We didn't look around though the first time. They were looking around.
We were looking around. That was our perception check. Remember, we were looking for.
Yeah, but in one room.
But
and there were 7 of them.
I just love it's just there's this sound that's going on, and it's the sound of people who haven't learned their lesson.
No, I've learned my lesson. I'm not going back into
I got you.
I haven't been there. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what?
Aurelia has survived once. He can survive again.
I think I have. You survived because of me. Shut your mouth.
That's his rationale.
I mean, we have a tent, bedroll, and stuff like that. We could try to sleep outside. You know what?
The main thing is the cold. Some of you might
Yeah.
not be acclimated to the cold very well, and therefore probably wouldn't enjoy a tent stay at all.
So me and Aurelia are fine. Where are you guys gonna sleep?
Well, I've got a room at the uphill climb, clearly, because I've been here before.
Last I checked, they didn't have free rooms, but let's see.
Yeah,
I
you didn't
paid
have
for it
you,
before.
you didn't have a room.
did not.
What was I doing here?
Exactly.
That's a great question.
That's a great fucking question.
God,
It's almost like you're supposed to have an answer for that.
John's terrifying, man. He doesn't know anything. He's truly a lost man.
You were like doing the same thing. You were roughing it in the foray, you know, like on a chair or something.
It's okay. I'll just keep doing that.
All right. Yeah. We can have them rough it in the foray.
All right.
Maybe I have gold. Hold on, let me check. I have no gold.
Yeah, you should have 15 gold, right?
Oh yeah, so I do.
Yeah.
So I do.
Then, so are you all going up to the uphill climb, or is like some of you deciding to stay in a tent next to the uphill climb? I don't know how I feel about that.
Go talk to my friend, the mayor.
The speaker is what it would be, but sure, you can go ahead and give that a shot.
No, well, I won't bother.
In fact, like when I'll say that when you tried to get a room stay at the uphill climb, like the proprietor literally just told you, it was like, you'll probably have better luck at the Caer.
Oh shit. That's kind of stupid.
Like, it's like better luck, but he even mentioned that like they've the speaker's been sick of late, and it's not entirely. Yeah,
why do all these people have problems?
Sure.
No one's seen them yet. Interesting.
So it's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
Well, me and Aurelia can set up a tent and bedroll it.
I'd rather sleep in the foyer.
I'm gonna set up a tent and bedroll it because I cannot rationalize a Goliath being able to sleep on some bar stools. It's gonna be a bit. I'm probably gonna have to sleep outside.
Before people start sleeping in the foray, the barman is just kind of like looking exasperated. It's just kind of like,
I mean, we offered to pay, but
well, I mean, you're still going to.
This is not a proper room, though.
So
yeah, but
Aurelia is absolutely standing up and going to bargain with this man, who he is currently homeless in front of.
I understand. I understand the inconvenience. It will be a reduced rate, but you are. I don't have rooms, and I'm sure you don't want to sleep outside in the cold.
I personally do not care, but I would rather be in here.
Why not go to the Caer? Maybe the speaker will let you sleep there.
Haha.
Like I said, he's been sick of it, so it's entirely possible that you'll just be turned away, but it's worth a shot, I'm sure.
Or we can just
care for the Caer.
Ha!
Other than that,
From outside. Yeah.
Other than he's just go like. Other than that, you could take the 2-hour hike up to Caer-Konig and try there.
I appreciate your alternatives. However, I am very tired. I didn't sleep well last night. Maybe you heard about the Duragar. I'm willing to pay. I just cannot fathom paying a standard rate.
I will charge you a silver per person to stay and put your bedrolls out in on the floor somewhere. I understand that you have been haggard.
Remember when I came in earlier?
You did not.
Come on, let me fucking deception check that.
You were you were just here. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I was here. Why do you think I was here? Obviously, I paid, or I wouldn't have been here.
Man, I'm not gonna fucking let you roll a deception check because you didn't write a backstory, all right?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna reward that
you
shit.
Get a deception check because you forgot to make a backstory.
Well, look, you know what? Technically, I don't need a long rest right now because I didn't do anything.
Well, I mean, everybody else is long
I was
resting.
sleeping all day.
Yeah.
Everyone
So I'm
else
just
is
gonna
long resting,
thank
so
you.
if you don't, you'll probably get a point of exhaustion later.
Which isn't
That'll
fun.
be later.
I'll just flip him a gold and just be like, just let them sleep there.
Okay, well,
And do
he like
something
bites
about
it and it's like, yeah, by all means, on the floor. Just out of the way of the door, please.
All
Okay,
right,
no problem.
so many customers coming in and out.
He just
Oh,
like looks
careful.
defeated.
Careful, big
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, Indigo makes it like a show, like he almost bumped into someone.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a bit crowded.
Yep.
then he goes outside and sleeps on a bed. He's giving
I'm
All
sleeping
right.
under it.
So, 8 hours later, I had to actually do the math. It is in fact, the night skies glimmered with the aurora that constantly paints the sky at this time of day. And you guys do all wake up, full HP, all your spell slots, long rest. There you go. No more exhaustion, as you were. I do want to know how you're eating though. So who's
I have the Outlander background. I'll reach into the snow and pick up rabbits.
because of the specific situation with the, you know how like in our last campaign it was like a question of water. In this one, it's actually a bit more of a question of food. There is still game. There's absolutely game. It's just not as easy to come by. So I will still
Especially
ask for
closer
a
to
survival roll.
civilization.
I will still ask for a survival roll for that, for the food at least. That's a 10.
If not, I do still have rations on me. I can consume them.
I'll say the 10 isn't quite enough to find stuff. So if you guys are consuming rations, of course you can also ask for porridge. This place does sell porridge. If you want porridge.
With the gold I gave him, that's probably gonna cover.
Okay, yeah, that'll cover. That'll actually cover it. Yeah. So you guys all, like everyone that's roughing it on the floor, can also get some food in them as well. And it's just like Indigo comes in with some snow that he lets melt. He's just like, hold on a second. Now drink.
Yep.
Don't you guys have plumbing? I can
No.
give up with a contractor right now.
There is no plumbing in this timeline, bro. Not in a place called the Uphill Climb. Maybe in the Caer, possibly, but not like.
Avoid the yellow snow.
Right. So it is the next day. I would like to know how you guys are, or what your next plan is. The dog looks well rested and is definitely eager to leave.
Yeah, next plan is Kelvin's Cairn.
Kelvin's Cairn, it is. So, so the dog starts leading you over to Caer-Konig and taking the 2-hour hike that it would take all of you to go that way. The aurora is pretty much hitting its peak here, and yeah, not yet. I don't know why. I think my fucking settings got reset or something, but it's not quite time for twilight yet. And it's just a point to note that like there is no sun. Like there hasn't been a sun yet. I'm just trying to make sure that is
it does look like a moon on the thing.
That is not the right map. I'm sorry. So you guys
oh my god, not back here, not back here.
So you guys do make your way over to Caer-Konig. And the first thing you notice on your way in is that the Caer of Caer-Konig is completely in ruins. Absolute rubble.
Nice.
Yeah. There is, of course, other locations here that you guys can travel to. If you guys want to take a look around, it's by all means absolutely up to you.
Excuse me, good sir. Have you seen a run-down inn that is completely unoccupied for a year at least anywhere around here?
No, no more of that. Actually, I am gonna find someone and see if there's anybody who has seen a group of adventurers heading up to Caer or Kelvin's Cairn.
Kelvin's Cairn, yeah. Yeah, you can give me an investigation check.
All right, I'm good at those.
Meanwhile, I'm flirting with women's husbands.
5. I'm not rolling great.
There's like people that are coming in from the the Lac Dunashir that you try to get in contact with. They've just finished pulling their boats out from the ice, and they just kind of shake their heads as like, you maybe.
Yeah, you definitely saw me come through here. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks for clearing that up.
I misunderstood. It's like I thought it was like people heading that way. If you heard of anybody coming that way, no, they just say like they don't remember anybody coming in and out.
Well, unfortunately, that is still our best lead.
The boy is just constantly like looking out towards where the Caer is, or not the Caer. I'm sorry, the Cairn, Kelvin's Cairn.
Yeah,
and just kind of like points, doing the dog full body point that he does.
Yeah. Well, does anybody need anything before we climb a mountain?
I mean,
No, of course not. I've been preparing for this journey for years.
You're starting to actually scare me, John. You're unfortunately
about? I mean,
you're like really well set.
We've talked about this before. It was always my dream to go to Kelvin's Cairn.
Have we?
Opportunity with,
Have we?
We've brought another NPC.
Remember?
I'm gonna look if there's like a supply store or something around here.
There, 1 second. The services in this town are pretty good. There might be a lack of very specific things, but if you're, what specifically are you looking for?
I'm looking for a climber's kit.
Is it a steep mountain or is it like a hike?
You probably want to go to Frozen Far Expeditions then for that. That seems like a thing that they might absolutely have.
It doesn't matter whether or not it's like a hike or a mountain. I want one because we're approaching a mountain and I'm getting nervous.
1 second. Yeah, so you enter in the Frozen Far Expeditions, and it seems to be lined with there's like a sled dog house outside where you see some dogs are currently unhooked from their sleds. And going inside, you see a just like some expeditionary supplies that people might have, and at the front desk there is a what it looks to be like an elderly human at the front of the shop there, and he just goes, "Hello, welcome to Frozen Far Expeditions."
Hi. Can I say I brought Aurelia with me for a purpose?
Sure.
Okay.
I imagine he hangs out and talks to Strawn a lot, like a one-sided conversation all the time.
Here's my plan. I think I want to try to persuade this guy to see if anyone like memorable has come into the shop and seen someone heading up to Kelvin's Cairn.
Oof, well, he looks old, so your chances are slim.
Correct. However, my charisma is -2, so my chances look worse if I do it.
All right, yeah. You can, you're just asking him?
Yeah, I just sort of elbow Aurelia and I inform him that is my plan.
Okay. The old man, so have you said anything yet, I guess is what my question is.
Well, I'm going to claim to be a cop and that this is for an investigation.
Sure. You're a very pretty cop, but all right.
And look, it's not part of the requirements, but it does help.
Are you going to guide yourself first?
I'm
You
going
don't
to
look like
guide
part of
myself
the-
first. Yes.
Yeah. Guidance. Deception. All right, I guess.
He is lying.
You're with the town militia?
Absolutely.
Suppose I've heard. Yes. A man came in with a group of adventurers. His name was. Oh, what was his name? Oh. He's just sitting there.
I know I wrote
waiting. Garrett Vellerin, yes. He came in with a tall fellow and a short fellow and a pointy-headed fellow. They were going up to Kelvin's Cairn. Yes, they were bringing my assistant with them, Jarthra.
Has your assistant returned?
Yes, she is outside with the dogs right now, I believe, feeding them.
Do you mind if we question them a little bit?
By all means.
And then while Aurelia heads out, I'm going to purchase the Climber's Kit.
Yeah, and he puts it down. You can buy it for the base price of a
Yeah, I
kit there,
figured, yeah. So that's going to be a lot of my gold, but it's worth it.
Whatever helps you find them. It's always great to help law enforcement.
I agree.
Supporting Boys in Blue or whatever.
See, unfortunately,
The boys
Indigo
in fur.
does agree. Indigo used to be technically law enforcement.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
nah, I can agree.
In the same way, an executioner is technically law enforcement.
As far as I'm aware,
Yes.
Like everyone else came in with you. I don't know if anybody else had any reason to go somewhere else. Or just
I mean,
wait
you guys are
outside.
welcome to help me investigate. I can't guarantee on my rolls.
I'll go with you.
I'll stick with John. We have to buddy up together.
All right. Yeah. So you head outside to go talk to who? Sorry, I'm terrible with Jarthra.
Jarth. Yeah.
Jarthra.
Jarthra.
Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Jarthra. Well, think about it when you say it like this, Jarthra.
Joffrey.
Jarthra. All right. Yeah. You head outside and you see what appears to be a dwarf woman who is currently feeding her sled dogs.
I'm going to not continue with the cop act,
Okay.
as this is a more comparable person.
Someone who won't believe you flashing a coupon as your badge.
You don't even have a badge.
On my own club.
Right.
I'm going to approach and go, "Hello, ma'am. I just talked with your boss inside. Did you?"
Hey, we're partners. All right. First of all, continue.
Your associate inside. Then my apologies. Did you happen to lead a group recently?
Yeah. A couple days ago. Why?
Can you tell me a little bit more about that? We're investigating their disappearance.
Disappearance is. Hold on. Is Garrett all right?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out.
And you kind of like you see that she looks behind you and sees Boy. It's like, Boy.
I'll be the one asking questions here.
And the dog does kind of rush up to her and
You're blowing my cover, dog.
I mean, it does add. It actually adds like credibility to. We're looking for what happened to Garrett.
Maybe
You have his dog? Yeah, something went wrong.
It's yeah, Garrett was leading a group of adventurers up to Kelvin's Cairn. They wanted something about Yetis or something. I didn't quite get it. I recommended a spot where they could set up their base camp.
I didn't
while they hiked
quite
up
get
the
it.
I don't get it.
Somebody is horribly there's something horrible has happened, sir.
Well,
Man, dead.
That's just John. Don't worry about him.
Yeah.
Always like this. Jokester. And he elbows him, unfortunately, too hard. Just
I'm gonna change personalities real soon.
Yeah, it's and well, I'm sure Boyd could lead you right to where the base camp was, but if Boyd it broke away from his sled, I can only imagine the worst has happened.
So they were traveling not on foot?
They were, well, yeah, they Garrett has his own sled.
kid.
Well, we don't know that, and you're inside. Your negative charisma showing. Did he tell you what he was doing other than that? Like what the group was trying to accomplish, or was all he trying to do lead them there and then they would
It
split?
appears that they hired him to bring him up to the Cairn in order to explore. Like I said, something about Yetis. That's all I really heard. But yeah, it's fairly par for the course for Garrett. He's a explorer by trade. a guide, much like me.
He'll look to Strawn and as a kind of like, well, do you have other questions?
Nope.
Well, you're doing lovely work here, ma'am. I hope you and your associate have a good business soon or whatever. And just on his heels turn and leave.
Right.
Indigo comes out with his climber's kit.
Right. All right. Then you have a climber's kit.
Yeah, he's being extra prepared.
Then Boy appears to be constantly looking out towards Kelvin's Cairn. So it appears, the best of your knowledge, you think he knows exactly where you need to go.
Well,
I have a costume. It sounds weird to just bring up, but can I tie like a handkerchief around Boy's neck? It's clearly for aesthetic reasons.
Sure.
What color is it?
What color is it?
We'll make it red because snow.
All right. He has a red.
All right.
It's all sparkly because it's meant for specifically your profession.
Yeah.
It's like a sash for like ribbon dancing.
Yeah.
All right.
He does not accept questions.
I would say it would probably take about an hour to travel out to where you guys were headed. Is there anything else you want to do? I'm sorry. Before you went, anything you needed to buy, stuff like that.
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good as well.
All right.
Nothing left to do but do it.
All right. So you guys start heading out into the snow, and it does take about an hour to finally arrive, and it's not quite twilight yet, but it's getting there. So the aurora is still pretty much in the sky, but you do see that it's starting to fade. But you have plenty of light to head on over, and eventually you find at the base of Kelvin's Cairn, where Boy has been leading you, you appear to see what looks like in just this alcove, the flinging of cloth of a tent set up, and you hear this barking sound from multiple different sources in there.
We should stealth. This is...
Yeah. He looks towards the people who are stealthy. Do I have stealth proficiency? I actually haven't checked.
I don't have stealth proficiency. It's only a 2.
Actually,
I have stealth proficiency.
If you need me to sneak up on something, I'm quite transparent.
Yeah, I can help. I can go with you. We'll check it out ahead.
I am literally meant to be as flashy as possible. I don't think I should.
I do draw my longsword and like keep it sort of pointed down to the ground, but I'm gonna try to stealth an approach with John.
All right, then I would
Does
need
Strawn want to come with, or
I don't know Strawn's proficiency.
neither do I?
1.
Ooh.
All right,
Then
so
we
I'm
will
stealthing.
handle Boy.
So I hate
Ooh, I am
be the bearer
killing
of
it
bad
on
news.
rolls.
It is
Stupid,
a
actually.
group check, so as long as one of you catches it.
Okay.
Except I do have disadvantage on it, but I rolled higher, so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so John and Indigo, you start.
I am in full armor, by the way.
Oh boy, I wish I'd known that.
Yeah.
You start walking up, and you see the two tents that are set up on either side of each other. But in the middle of them, there appears to be I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of the word. A cart, not a cart. A sled, a dog sled. Yeah, my bad. Appears to be a dog sled with several dogs who are still harnessed to it. They all look malnourished and in incredible pain.
And in
Rations.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piece of my rations, and I'm gonna try to approach sort of animal handling style and be like I can't whistle, but just like whistle, like you do for a dog, yeah, and sort of approach with the food.
And there's John, who blends in with the snow.
Yeah.
Truly
He
the
is
stealthiest master of all.
Just on his stomach slithering the whole time.
Right, and this is about the point in the map where you guys are currently at.
I'm gonna
What's the
approach.
giant blurry thing on the side? Is like a...
Yeah,
That's
that's a
part of
map
it, don't worry.
that you're not supposed to see yet. So
All right.
Okay,
It's the Aurora
I'm gonna
Borealis.
move you on a rock just so
The
I can
Aurora
kind of see
Borealis?
your token a little bit.
I approach with the food, and I'm gonna try to roll animal handling to see if I can keep them.
I will keep an eye on the surrounding area in case a chaotic evil golden dragon shows up.
Here we
You
go.
never know. You never
You
know.
never know.
You're killing it, my guy.
11. My rolls have to start getting better theoretically.
Statistically speaking.
They're not
They appear
obligated to.
they're cold, they're hungry. They do take the rations, but it looks like a lot of them are pulling at their harness that is still hooked up to them. And you do notice one spot that is chewed through, and you recognize that to be Boyd's.
If they're not attacking me directly, I'm gonna start working on undoing their harnesses.
Okay. It appears that they're like they kind of growl a little bit just because they're scared. But as soon as it looks like you're going for the harness, they're trained, and you unhook them. And as soon as you unhook all of them, they just run. They just run. They leave through the snow back over towards Caer-Konig.
That's actually probably better for them.
But now they're separated from Boyd.
We know where they are.
I guess, but
there appears to be some boxes as well with the windbreakers that are acting as tents here.
I whistle to the group to let them know that we're clear for now. They can move in.
Right.
And I'm going to start investigating the supplies or whatever's left.
I'll keep a lookout.
I'm looking for clues.
One crate looks like it is empty. It probably carried some provisions, but it looks like dogs broke into it. And you look into the other crate, and this one doesn't appear to have been broken into, and it carries a fair amount of rations. You would say about enough to feed 4 people for 3 days.
How does that translate to dogs?
Each of us takes 3 rations. That's what that translates to.
Yeah.
Does that account for Boyd?
No, because he's a person. So 4 people, each of us, for 3 days. We can give him some of ours. But okay, that's what I'm just saying.
The tents appear to be empty, as if like nobody's using them. They're pretty much weathered. They're not usable pretty much by anybody anymore.
I figured.
You don't notice any tracks, as you noted that the wind of Icewind Dale probably would obliterate them in like an hour, let alone days.
Ugh.
But there is a point that you notice, like even without an investigation check, that seems like the proper way. Like, if you had to go up this mountain from this position, this is where you would go. And Boyd even starts walking up it and like just looks back behind you guys expectingly.
So the issue with the weather means that it's going to be hard to tell if this is like an older setup. I don't know if this is what he usually goes to or if he sets this up every time.
Well, we were told that this was the base camp necessarily that Jorthra helped them set up, and then she left.
Yeah, but if he's a guide, I would assume he takes this down every time.
Maybe.
So he was cut even halfway through his mission.
Yeah.
Just
because he wouldn't have come back and left us here. Especially not left his dogs, so. Indigo just nods to Boy, looks to the rest of the group, cocked his head up, and he's gonna walk with Boy.
Well, my meeting's only in a few hours, so
yeah,
I have time to help you if you need it.
All right.
all this water cooler talk is really weighing me down.
he's holding his longsword and he's making his way up.
So it takes some time, probably about like 20, 30 minutes to kind of make your way up around this point. And you can kind of notice that twilight is definitely starting to come in a little bit. Other people can move their tokens too. They're allowed to. You can. Just gotta represent where you guys are, assuming you guys are following.
Yeah. I'm sticking close to Boy.
It doesn't...
After him.
A second. You start walking across the snow. It is... You haven't quite hit the point where like altitude has caused some trouble with breathing. But you kind of get on this narrower-ish ridge as you're trying to make sure you don't fall in the snow, and that's when you kind of notice blah, blah. As you look up and notice that my startling goat impression is not as great as I would like.
I knew it was a goat, though.
Yeah,
that was a sheep.
Oh no, it's a bleeding animal.
It's bleeding.
There appears to be about 4 goats that are up the mountain just ahead of you.
Looks like dinner.
I'm gonna wave at the goats.
I'm gonna try animal handling. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna try to get past the goats. Agreed.
Don't knock off the mountain. I hear that's very dangerous.
Okay. Here we go.
Have you seen the goats that climb like palm trees?
No.
Told you it had to start getting better. 22.
You start putting your hand out and they go blur, blur. And they one kind of like motions up towards you and starts sniffing your hand.
It's okay. He pets goat.
Goat petted.
Aurelia is gonna tell Strawn that goats have like square pupils, and just see if he writes it down.
I write it down.
He tries to resist for a bit.
And then just can't help but be like, square pupils. Okay.
I push past the goats, giving them all pets and scritches as I move.
Yeah, and they kind of move out of the way for you guys. So it appears that they're not hostile. Maybe they were a bit territorial, but you rolled pretty good. And you are able to kind of make it up to about... You might not like this. Yeah, you're able to... The boy starts leading you guys over here, and it's kind of at this point that, like, how narrow it's getting, I would very much appreciate a marching order.
Indigo is right behind Boy.
Okay.
I'll be behind Indigo.
I will prefer the back.
Okay.
So Strawn is second to last.
All right. Then, you start walking around this boy, and Boy just kind of
like the rear.
Boy starts barking out into the snow, and just like it looks like he's trying to get the attention of someone.
I'm going to see if I can see what he sees.
All right. Kind of looks around, just like barking out. It's like sniffing the snow.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
All right.
There's just a whole hand.
This I have expertise with.
There are 4 dead bodies.
By the looks of how he's looking around, you believe that Boy is not really trying to get the attention of someone he can see, but more so trying to signal that he's here, like maybe to his master or something. Okay. But with that perception, you do look up and hear a rumbling as you see a massive cascade of snow coming your way.
Move.
So we're going in initiative.
Oh,
there is an avalanche coming.
Oh, okay.
I know what I want to do.
Confused. I was like, against the snow?
Yeah.
Kill the snow. Use fire.
Kind of. I think the point I wanted to make here. I think I just removed you all from initiative. But you guys are all pretty close to each other, except for Boy. So go ahead and roll me some initiatives.
I've rolled a 4.
All right.
I think I know what I want to do.
I know my plan.
We're gonna go ahead and start. John, you notice that about 500 feet above you is a torrent of snow coming down. You know that that's not a good thing. What do you want to do about it?
Oh, guys, there's an avalanche coming.
Oh, dude, thanks.
Just in case you didn't know, I am rather quick.
We should probably move.
Is there any rock outcroppings that could be sheltered under? Taken sheltered under?
Give me a perception check. But that's going to be your action.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to attack the snow, so...
Well, you might want to use it to dash.
I don't see it. That was almost a 19.
Yeah. You look around and you're just like desperately trying to see for anything that there could be, but no, you don't see anything that you could use to hide from the avalanche. And you theorize that with how you guys are kind of set up here, I'm just trying to like, this is not actual. I forgot I said allow on the measuring tool. That caught me off guard. Yeah. So there's currently you have movement. So do you want to move out of the way?
Is it possible to move out of the way?
Yeah, it's still bearing down on you. You can just start running. You can move up to your movements.
For this translate on this map?
Aurelia is currently directly underneath it, and there's about 100 movement that they need to move to get out from underneath it. However, John, you're a bit above them, so you probably need to move more along the lanes of 90 feet. to get out.
Is this 7 feet or 70 feet?
Probably 7.
It just says 7.06. Haha, lol. It's kind of hard to tell.
Well, because it's haha lol, it's a joke, which means it's in kilometers.
Jesus Christ.
I just changed it. So we should be able to kind of get a more accurate measurements here if I move everybody.
Well, it says I'm
next to each other.
32 feet away. So
Yeah, it's
How do I?
so you would still need to move about
space.
Yeah,
There
so
you go.
just move it there, like we can say, track that you've moved 30 feet out from the 90 that you kind of need to.
There, I'm gonna move up here, and put those giant set of rocks.
Like
in
that's not
between me
actual
and-
measurement. We're just trying to use this map because I didn't set up a proper
Yeah.
map for the. So you move 30 feet
Yeah,
out. You still need
And
to
you
move.
blame-
Remember
and you
this.
say I'm unprepared.
You still need to move about 60 feet before you're completely out from underneath the
You know
snow.
what? I will say that you're unprepared, John.
What are you
Strong.
talking about? It's my everyday life. I'm gonna try and take shelter under these rocks.
it's Strawn's turn.
Yeah. Not John, Strawn.
Can I sprint with someone with me?
You can't like
if you're
grasp
dragging
onto
me.
something. Yeah, you can't really. Yeah, you can't do that. I would say you would have to. You'd taking the dash action. You would be able to move 60 feet from underneath it.
If you want to combine our turns, my plan was to burning hands above me once it got too close. So just to melt my way through.
That's probably not going to do you any good, actually.
They're 200 feet wide of snow just coming. Like it. I don't know if you've ever been in an avalanche. I haven't. I've seen them. I don't think a flamethrower is enough to help you out there.
To be perfectly frank, you can't really run sideways from an avalanche
try to
either.
dash your way through.
But then I'm guaranteed to get clipped by it.
So you're saying
You're
it's about
guaranteed.
100 feet to safety from where I'm standing going forward.
It's 95 feet from where you are.
95 from where I am. What
Oh,
about back?
congrats.
Backwards, it's 200 feet wide. You would have to go longer ways to try to
It's
avoid it.
literally better to go forward, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it would be safer to, go over like rocks this way.
Yeah,
or
no,
just
it's
sprint forward.
the center point is essentially where Aurelia is.
Sick. I have to run the most. I believe in myself.
So you're sprinting. You move 60 feet. So you have to move 35 more feet in order to not be caught by it.
Mm-hmm.
So here's hoping. Indigo.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. It's 500 feet away. Do I have any sort of understanding with being a mountain person and knowing avalanches? Do I know how long we have?
You have pretty much time for like one turn before it hits you.
If I only have one turn and Aurelia doesn't look like they're going to make it.
I'm sure I'll survive.
Is grabbing onto someone a full action, or could they grab onto me?
That's
after they
technically
die?
your item interaction to do that.
Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 30 feet ahead, and I'm going to use my action for my climber's kit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drive the pitons in, clip it to my harness, and just sort of hold out my hand for Aurelia to grab onto me.
All right, so you're about...
And we're going to try to... I can't make it out of here, so we're going to try to weather the storm.
Right. It is now right before Boy's turn. The snow piles down 300 feet down the mountain. It is currently 200 feet away from you.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's just
and,
like... I'm locked in, and I have my hand out. Like,
Boy
please.
Boy has the advantage of being the one directly in lead and dashes and clears the spot ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
So he just
He's way
he just
faster than us,
fucking
yeah.
bugs it.
You fucking coward. You running, you're leaving your friends in the dust.
Aurelia.
You have my scarf.
Dash and grab onto me.
You're over 30 feet away, right? So I have to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll dash and then grab on.
All right.
I was gonna try and cast guidance on you so you don't drop me.
That probably would have been cool.
But I couldn't do that from the distance.
All right, so you're dashing up to him and grabbing on for dear fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just move you over there. So that happens. Top of the initiative order.
I am 30 feet away-ish.
Yeah. So you kind of need to move like 40 feet before you're completely out of it, but you've kind of consigned yourself to taking what's about to happen. So
yeah, and
I
holding
think
onto Aurelia.
John, Strawn, I think everybody, but John, Indigo, and Aurelia have some bonuses for this. The avalanche at the initiative count of 0 drops down another 300 feet and completely encases all of you. I need people to give me some strength saving throws. I believe Indigo just doesn't move, but
Correct.
Aurelia
More
can
than 10
have it
feet.
Aurelia can have it at advantage. Indigo, I still want you to make me the saving throw because there's stuff that will happen on top of being swept away with it.
Cool.
All right,
Where
this
are
plus 0
saving
modifier
throws?
on the left
You
side.
click on your ability score, and it asks if you want to do ability check or saving throw.
Ah.
Shit. We all fucked that. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh no, my roll is a 7 then total.
What is it? Favored by the gods.
Favored by the gods. Is a 2d4 gonna matter?
Yes, it can take you above a 10. Yeah.
That's a
It's
11.
11. No, because the higher one at advantage was 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
was it?
so 11 total.
Okay, so that still does not save. I do want Aurelia to give me a strength check to like hold on for dear life, because the saving throw is for something a little bit different. Just go ahead and give me a strength check.
You know me. You know me.
Yeah, sure,
15.
So the snow comes bearing down on everybody. Both John and Strom are swept away in the action. Indigo is forcibly knocked over, but is holding on to his rope, while Aurelia is holding on to Indigo with dear fucking life. Everybody still takes a D10 of bludgeoning damage.
I'm knocked unconscious. I'm knocked unconscious.
No,
I'm
you
knocked
could be fine.
unconscious. I'm knocked unconscious.
You could be fine.
Could it be cold damage we take?
It's
You're
only-
right.
Everybody takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage and is carried along with, except for Indigo and Aurelia, who are currently carried along with down the mountain. I think about 200 feet. So you guys are like pretty much fucking moved down here. One second, let me just check something real fast. So essentially, both John and Strawn are currently fighting the torrent. I think you guys are knocked prone, and are currently being moved along with the avalanche. So what do you guys want to try to do as you're engulfed in snow? Specifically, John first.
Fucking nothing. I'll just go with it.
Consign with your fate. All right. Strong.
You should at least try to stay on top of the snow.
No, actually, you want to try and sink to the bottom so that you don't get slammed into a rock. Pro ad avalanche tip from
All right.
Canadian. Don't get your head slammed into
He's
a rock.
Canadian.
I do have to believe him. We're in Arizona, so we have no idea what snow
Yeah.
looks like.
I was just curious about this avalanche.
Is it white like I've
Although-
heard?
Weirdly, my plan of
generally,
hunker down
kind of.
here with a harness was the right call.
Strawn, what are you doing?
Panic and try to reach for rock.
All right, give me
Something to hold on
a dexterity check. Oh god, yeah, that's good. You see a
Yeah,
rock out
that-
jutting, and you slam into it. I'm gonna make you do some. I'm gonna give you some bludgeoning damage, but you stop.
That's good.
So you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
I got 1 HP.
Still up though.
Oh,
Still up though.
Indigo.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What are you doing? What's up?
Am I in danger?
you are currently holding on for dear life. Your pins basically stop you from being moving because you put it in the rock. But something you have noticed is crack. The rock is starting to break.
All right.
I mean, cut the rope, right?
No.
Just start dipping.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to give some slack on the rope, get lower, and set up another pitone.
All right, give me a dexterity check.
All right.
Very
with
dexterous
a
action.
with a small man on your back.
To be fair, I'm kind of dexterous. 22.
Hell yeah, you kind of let go a little bit and slam another piton and tie the rope around it. And you manage to hold on even tighter with a man holding tight to you. And on the initiative count of 10, the entirety of the avalanche completely bypasses Indigo and Auralia, but Strawn and John are currently still caught in it. Strawn has stopped themselves, though. However, I need them to give me a strength saving throw. Same with John as well.
Oh my god.
0.
All right, so John saves, Strawn does not. That's an extra 10 points of damage.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He's gone.
Strawn goes unconscious. However, it does leave him or her, him. They. I'm
Them.
sorry.
We haven't
You are
decided.
knocked unconscious currently, though, at the moment. And John, you take half of that, so you take 1 point of damage.
Oh no, I'm dead.
You are still carried down with it even further, another 300 feet. So you're like all the way fucking down here. Auralia, you're good. You held on for dear life. There's snow everywhere on you in places you don't want it to be. I'm sorry. I'm busy. What's up?
Like behind my ear.
All right, sorry about that.
Your ear, singular.
You'd be right.
It only
out
got
there
the
still.
one.
The rock's still caught strong.
The other one is flush up against Indigo, like, please don't drop me.
Is there anything that you want to try to do to help out your comrades that are currently not having a good time, though?
Well, I'm gonna. Indigo's
Strawn
got
is
this.
Strawn is
How
currently a few
far am-
hundred feet down.
How far am I from a safe place to land? Like, if I was to let go of Indigo, am I gonna suffer damage from falling?
No, you're still down. Like, that's not. There's no precise measurement here. There is absolutely none. You're about 150
Yeah,
feet
I'm
down.
trying
from
to, I don't know how to
Strawn.
get rid of that. So
You hover your
So we
mouse
put
over
another-
it and delete.
Control Z.
Press the delete button.
I
For that,
think-
it really is.
I think we're gonna have to wait for the avalanche to end before we go pick
I
people
thought the
up.
avalanche did end.
It ended
It-
for us. I think
and
it
Strawn.
still has.
It's still
I think it
ended
still
for
has
Strawn too.
Well, yeah, that's why I was gonna
Um,
go try and help Strawn.
So you can kind of jump down there if you want. To jump down there 150 feet, you would have to like just start dashing.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
We'll
There's
just
a
wait.
There's a safe way to start sliding down. If you want, you can give me a dexterity check to try to slide down faster than if you dashed. But it would take up all your movement.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll do
Alright.
it. I believe in myself. I don't know why, but I do. There it goes. How we looking?
You're
How's it going?
taking some bludgeoning damage.
What if guidance?
But you did.
Did you tell
I
me you
didn't
were
guidance.
rolling guidance? Yeah. Yeah.
I
there
did
you go.
not.
You take.
Is that literally your health left?
I'm unconscious.
God fucking damn.
So you slide down the hill and you bump into Strawn, both on the same rock, and you're both unconscious.
Indigo looks down and is like, what the fuck? So come
John, you're currently still in the eye of the beast. You see the bottom. Well, no, you don't see anything actually.
you gotta roll with the punches, man. That's how you survive an avalanche.
So you had it's not your turn yet. Actually, the avalanche is carrying you down. So I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
See,
Yeah,
you gotta
saved
go
it.
with the
You
flow,
only-
man. Flow like
only
water
take-
or snow in this case.
You take
Whoa.
1 point of bludgeoning damage as you eventually do careen down on the floor. With,
Why the fuck did I
underneath,
roll a 21 if I'm still gonna take full damage?
it's half damage, but you can't. You gotta take at least one.
D&D does round down though.
D&D
Not
does
for
not
damage.
damage. You can
It-
take
it-
0 damage. We looked this
No.
up last time. For
You
the other
can
campaign.
take no. It's for that's like if damage reduction would bring it down to 0, you instead still take 1. There's
I'm pretty sure
specifically
that's
something
true,
about that in damage and like damage reduction.
God damn it! I wasted a 21.
Well,
so
you didn't
are
get fucking cream.
Yeah, it's
So-
true. I'm still in a better situation than half our party.
so
I don't know. We
two-
are still on the mountain.
You are now currently encased in snow, and you feel the cold getting to you, so you would probably want to get out of there. You're currently restrained, and you're going to need to make some strength checks to try to get out of there.
Well, instead, I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame over and over.
It doesn't work.
Sacred Flame is
it?
radiant damage.
Ah,
radiant
true,
damage.
true.
You also have
And
to
if you're
target
restrained, you
something.
can't make somatic components.
Yeah.
So you have to go.
Well,
for the
I think
strength
it's
check.
verbal, but still.
It's verbal and somatic. Sacred
Oh,
Flame.
verbal
Well, then
and somatic.
somatic, then you couldn't cast it.
Because
Because that's why I could only use thaumaturgy. See,
yeah, so
I will say I did have a plan. It just didn't involve me being incapacitated.
Well, the good news is I have a cleric, so
I
he
just-
can heal
I-
you, and you can heal strong.
I just read it,
Yeah,
so
but it was-
in about 5 minutes, John will be able to make a make a check to try to break themselves out. But for right now, they're currently restrained underneath the snow. So, Strawn, I need you to give me a death saving throw.
Hang on. Oh, there it is.
Success.
Success. That's one success. And I need Indigo. Indigo, it is now your turn.
All right, I'm going to slide down until I feel my feet touch ground.
So you're going to try to do the same thing Aurelia did?
Yeah.
All right, give me a dexterity
Living.
check.
Yeah.
There is still, like, that would take your action, essentially, to do this.
That's fine.
13?
13?
You do take some bludgeoning damage on the way down.
That's fine.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage, and you are now with Aurelia and Strawn.
Okay.
You know,
What's up?
not unconscious, by the way.
Yep. Just and he's like,
That
"Ah!"
is your
He like
that-
lands on his knee weird. He's like, ah.
that is your action though, so that's pretty much like your turn, unless you have a bonus action for something.
I do have a bonus action for something, but I think it's only to do more damage, so I don't think I'm gonna use it.
Boy starts rushing back, sliding down the same way that you came, and they're gonna do something. They're gonna do the same thing. A dexterity check.
Oh wait. Oh wait, I'm gonna use my stone's endurance on that damage I took.
All right, hell yeah.
I take no damage from that.
All right, sick. The dog does slide on down with you, and their boy is now next to you. Aurelia,
Oh.
I need you to give me a death saving throw.
I believe in this. I have no reason to believe that I got this, but I'd have no reason to believe I don't. Norm. Hey!
That's one
Hell
success.
yeah, that's a success. John is still underneath the snow. Strong. I need you to give me a death save. Oh no!
Okay, I know what I'm doing next turn.
That's 2 failures, yeah. Alright, Indigo.
All right,
They're
I'm
strong.
gonna medicine check to stabilize Strong.
Alright. Oh no.
Did I get inspiration for doing the recall today?
Sure.
All right, let's try that again. Much better.
Success.
You're
So,
stabilized.
Strong is currently stabilized.
That is the second time in our campaigns that inspiration has literally saved somebody.
The dog can't really do anything. They can't really roll medicine on people. So, Aurelia, I need you to give me another death saving throw.
Well, technically,
You
the
don't-
dog
you don't-
is capable
you
of pushing
don't
me off the cliff.
By the
I
way,
will
Strong,
tell
you
Boy-
do not regain any HP. You're still unconscious. You're
Oh,
just
yeah,
not
sorry,
making
I
death
will-
saves.
I will tell Boy to go look for John, see if he can sniff him out.
I failed.
All right, that's 1 failure. So, Indigo.
I'm gonna try to heal or medicine check. Good old fashioned Aurelia. There it is.
Oh
I
god.
can't remember what that is.
Yeah, there
It's
you go.
above 10.
Hey!
You're stable too.
D4 of hours.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead
and then I'm gonna
combat.
use my movement to try to head down, make my way over to where I think John might be at the bottom of this.
Yeah,
fucking thing.
we're yeah. By the way, by the time you actually get down there, John, you can go ahead and start making a strength check to try to get out.
Now, why would I want to do that?
I don't know, man. It's up to you.
Go with
Pretty
the
helpful.
flow.
Let's see. Probably not.
How much was it?
Some.
No, you're currently underneath it, and because of the amount of time it's taking for Indigo to get down there, you do have a point of exhaustion. Indigo,
I would not struggle myself to the point of exhaustion.
You are exhausted because of how cold it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the elements are
What?
fucking you over right now. You're
I'm
covered in
going-
snow.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
going to try to dig out John if I can.
Yes, you can go ahead and do that.
Athletics.
No, actually,
Animal
it's
handling.
Like you're not restrained by this, so you start digging him out, and it takes about a minute,
Okay.
but you're able to dig him out of there, and you can
Oh.
see that John is freezing.
Yeah, I yank him out. I'm going to. I don't have anything that can really help him.
Oh, trust me, I have plenty of things that can help myself, actually. I have, fire.
Well,
for one.
yeah. I'm going to wrap you in my winter blanket though, and I'm going to lead him up to where Strawn and Aurelia
yeah.
are.
Alright.
And I'm going to ask him to heal Aurelia, because then Aurelia can heal Strawn, and then they'll only be down one spell slot each instead of.
Oh, sorry, I don't have any
Wonderful.
healing. I don't have any healing spells. I definitely do.
I was gonna say, I was like, you say that, and he's like, oh, John, now is not time.
I will throw you back down mountain.
It's
Boy,
up
I'm
to you,
really glad
John.
we let all those dogs
heal?
out.
Which one do you want me to heal?
Oh yeah.
He points to Aurelia, the stripper.
You guys don't know that.
I'll just check something real quick.
That's how they
This actually
dress.
does more.
Yeah, it's fairly obvious.
No, I don't know.
You went to pull out
I'll
another
guess-
piece of clothing, and all you had was a sparkly set.
Yeah. I did
I
also
guess
flirt with like 3
your
people so far.
wounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I guess
your
at first
wounds.
level, and because I'm a life clerk, you get an extra something or other that I
I
don't
think
know
it's
about.
equal to Disciple of Life is specifically it.
fuck.
Whenever you
Oh,
use a spell first level to restore hit points, the creature gains an additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
Okay, so it's 14 plus 3, so 17 HP.
That's
Well, it-
nuts.
Well,
I think
it's
it
14
already adds
total.
it.
It already took it into account.
Yeah, it
That's
looks like
crazy.
I already added it.
Well,
yeah.
no, it adds your spellcasting modifier, which is 6.
Which is 5.
Which is plus 5.
Five,
and then
yeah, so-
it added the 2, and
Yeah,
then
it added the
1.
2 and the 1 already.
Yeah, so it's a 14 healing on. Yeah, so
Uh,
Aurelia is fully healed.
And then Aurelia, we need you to heal Strong.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I can do that too. Just don't look at the numbers and just focus on that he's up.
I never
One
do.
HP.
Cast the spell. There you go. You're
6.
awake.
So Strawn regains 6 HP and wakes up, and you guys are currently on a mountain, alive.
Well,
That went a lot worse than I thought it would.
that could have gone worse. We didn't lose anyone in that.
All right, that's pretty all right for me. You
Climber-
really have to, it's like surfing. When you're surfing, you have to kind of follow the wave.
I
do
do not
also-
know what that is.
You do also have to stay above the wave.
Well, no, eventually you can just dig yourself a little hole where you are, and then it's actually warmer than being up here.
In surfing?
Yes.
Yes.
Indigo is going to gesture to Boy and just say, like, let's try to continue on. We should be fine.
You guys, like, there's a lot of moving around to kind of get things going, but yeah, Boy does start leading on and starts. Eventually, you carry on the path, and there is a wider set, flanked by like 2 cliffs, both of them leading down, or one leading up from your position. And there appears to be a humanoid figure in the snow, face planted.
Oh, shit. I'm going to approach and sort of assess the condition.
And you flip him over, and he is currently breathing, and he just goes, Help me.
We're here to help. I rip the winter blanket off of John and begin wrapping him in it and go. We need to start a fire. We need to help everyone get warm again.
This is what he looks like, by the way.
I'm pretty sure that guy's already quite hot.
Okay.
As I post the picture.
Yeah, I'm going to begin setting up sort of like a little fire if we can for him.
Yeah. I guess
I have a
torch.
tinderbox.
Yeah.
I have a tinderbox, and I can
It's not
also use
really-
thaumaturgy as soon as we have a tiny flicker of flame to make it big.
I do also have control flame, so I
So you
cannot
can keep it
serve
going, yeah.
expand fires.
Yeah.
All right.
Is
You,
control flame a cantrip?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I light a torch and then we do all of that to make it an actual functional fire.
Combo breaker.
and the man is currently right here, and the dog goes right to him. He looks very hurt, and he's just he
Have you been
seems almost
sitting under an avalanche of snow for like how long has it been? Like a week?
he wasn't underneath the avalanche of snow. This is much further up the mountain. It was like the dog led you,
Oh, okay.
and he was just
We
face
were in the
planted in the
exact
snow.
same places where we hit the avalanche.
And he's just I know. There's some tomfoolery going on. I misread the map a little bit,
But
but
on
this is
the
where you
other
guys are.
side,
Yeah, and he's just, boy.
Yeah, he led us to you.
No, that's not your son. Snap out of it.
That's what he said.
Oh.
I was up the mountain, and
You're okay.
it's just like he's shivering. And give me just a moment while I set some stuff up real fast because I didn't think of it. And I would love to go ahead and pull us over to a new map, as over the snow you hear the crunching of it in this dark, barely lit twilight that you're in. And
I just reach back and grab my longsword like, fuck.
two giant cat-like creatures that look... One second, as soon as I can
I
remember.
really wish there was a way to pop out the fucking character sheet.
There's a module for it.
I don't have it. They look like this. And we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
It's a kitty. Just animal handling them.
You would think.
They look hungry.
Yeah, this is slightly far outside wheelhouse.
Yeah, we shouldn't have cut those dogs loose. Perfect distraction.
No, I feel like the dog loose was vertical.
Ah, sick.
Oh, sweet, actually. Oh, shit, actually. Oh, fuck. Why did that do that? I'm scared. Ah, god damn it.
It's a nat 20. Yeah. All right.
Ooh,
So
I like the little.
to begin is Dog, and he's gonna go ahead and take a defensive position around Garrett, who you can assume to be Garrett. By the way, I don't know if that was clear or not.
Yeah.
He hasn't said anything, so it's up in the air.
He's gonna go ahead and take the defense action around Garrett here. This first crag cat here is gonna jump down here, and is gonna go ahead and I think there is. All right, is gonna go ahead and attack Strawn.
Why?
They're hungry. This is an 18 hit.
no, I have a 50 AC.
Oh, sweet.
Thank
What a
God.
Bad, dude.
All right.
You're up.
1 second. Because you also need to give me a strength saving throw because it moved about 20 feet before it attacked you.
But you're up.
Strength saving throw.
Hopefully, it moves you out of its way. Oh,
Woo!
So you are currently,
Minus.
you are currently prone on the ground right now.
Oh shit! I remember. I know what enemy these are based on. Fuck.
So you are currently on the ground, hurt, as it's kind of pinned you down to the ground. Indigo.
I grab my longsword. I'm gonna run up and I'm going to attack this cat.
Fucking do it.
Because I'm just like, leave him alone.
I think there might also be a way to roll its versatile damage. I think if you hold shift when you click on it, it will set up the. Oh my god!
Ooh.
How much health
if I
do these
hold
things
shift?
have? Yeah, when you're rolling the damage roll, it will probably it uses its d8s.
Yeah. So that's 6, 7. Oh, those were d8s. Yeah.
Those are
Let me
D8s,
just roll
that's
it.
what I was
Let me just roll 2d10s.
Did I set this up? Hold on, let me look at the action here.
2d10s
Better
plus
rolls.
4.
Alt. When you're holding Alt, it will roll its
Well,
versatile damage. Yeah.
that's 12 points of damage, and then I'm going to use my favorite foe to do. Do crits count for favorite foe damage as well?
Yes. Well, I mean, how much you roll a die? Yeah, then yeah.
Yeah. So 14.
1 second.
He just runs up and just slides it like between ribs, just like up and through. Just
Apply damage. Again, I have to apply damage from 3 different sources, but I'm so glad it's just a button click for me. Yeah. So you feel like you did really fucking good there. It is hurt.
I spit on him.
Strawn, you are currently prone on the ground.
Is it an action to get up?
It is
No, it's
half your
half your
movement to get up.
movement.
Oh, half. Okay, well, I'm gonna get up.
Right.
And I'm gonna kind of brush some snow off. And I'm gonna kind of open my cloak a little bit.
Ooh, seduce it. Nice. Oh, yeah. Attack.
Arm. I think that's everything. Is it the creatures you choose? Each creature.
Nope,
Creatures
that's
within-
everyone.
So
Are
I
you-
need.
Would you like to move first? You could move
Yeah.
like over here and then not hit me. And still not risk an attack of opportunity if you go like here first. You have
It's up
enough
to you.
movement for
You
it.
know, it's whatever you want.
I'll do that.
All right, you go over there, and it is definitely going to make its strength save. But I think it might have a 1 second. Oh shit! Yeah.
Half damage, but no other effect.
Yeah.
All right, then
it'll
we'll
take
go ahead and
half
roll damage
of
on it. Yeah.
2d6. Sweet. So 3 points in a crowd.
6 points.
But half.
Well, it takes half.
Oh,
of
that's
it. Yeah,
right.
'cause it did save. So
Sorry,
yeah, these
I know I just said it and forgot already.
These tendril arms shoot out from you in all directions and slap the cat. But you realize that something strange about it, like almost like your magic kind of bounced off of it.
Oh no.
Did
The
it
other
not
crack
take any
down.
damage?
No, it did take damage. It did take damage.
Okay.
This one pounces over here. Ah!
Took half of half.
Hi.
And it is going to go ahead and claw at you.
Hey.
Does 19 hit?
Yeah.
Oh,
God
I'm
damn it.
unconscious. I'm
God
unconscious.
damn it.
I'm
Oh no,
John,
I'm
we're gonna
so
need you.
totally out of that.
All right, so
John,
you.
we're gonna need you again.
There's only so much I can do.
I'm never playing casters.
At least not to
It's
this
just for
level.
slow,
It's,
yeah.
it's too fucked.
It does make you unconscious, so you are currently unconscious. You don't have to make a death saving throw. Garrett just like warily gets up and is gonna go ahead and move over to this cat over here as best he can, and he's gonna pull out his short sword.
Shit, I forgot.
Hell yeah.
And it's going to attack.
Damn it.
That. Oh my god, yeah, he is not having a good day right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's been having a good past week.
Pretty much. And that's unfortunately all he could do. And he's just like, somebody get. He's just like, somebody get him out of here. Aurelia, I need you to make a death saving throw.
My soft tiefling body can't handle this kind of combat. Attributes, death save.
Oh, you didn't actually
I
put your
never
HP to 0.
Oh, whoops. I only registered in my brain that it changed.
That's where it matters.
Normal.
Hey! Alright, so you do succeed your first saving throw. John! I wonder if you die at the end. I'm not sure.
Thinking about it. Thinking about it.
So, you have a situation on your hand. There's one of your party members is down. Garrett does not look all that great. He's looking bloodied.
20, 25, 30. So I'm going to move. I am going to move there, but oh my god. God. I hate this interface, not going to lie. Roll 20 better. I'm going to move there.
20 better.
I'll cast another Cure Wounds.
This is cheaper in the long run, so fuck you.
Here you go. Cast spell. See how much HP that gives you.
All of it. Aurelio wakes up
Full
with
HP,
max
baby.
HP.
Like nothing ever happened. And then I'll use the rest of my movement to... That's not the... God damn this... I have to close this and be like, yeah, I'm going to move over.
You do not have that much movement, I can tell you that right now. You have
10?
like 20 movement. Yeah, you have 20
fine.
movement left. Yeah. Yeah, you can move there. You can leave the injured man and the not unconscious anymore.
He's full HP.
He's prone on the ground.
I'm gonna move right there.
Okay. Boy is gonna go ahead.
Wait a second. As a bonus action, I have to open my character sheet again. Hold on a second. Shit, I didn't take the spell that I was thinking. I won't do anything. Never mind.
Alright, Boy is going to move up to the one that his master is attacking, and is going to go ahead and attack that. But he does have advantage on the attack roll, because of pack tactics.
Fine.
Not that it really helped too much, but... Damage.
Nice.
Why did it roll 2? Is that what dogs do? Is that what wolves do?
It says 2d4.
Yeah,
2d4
sick.
plus
Awesome.
2.
Yeah. Nice. I didn't know that. It also needs to make a strength save. I'm learning all these things about wolves now, man. I didn't know this shit.
I did know this because I've taken care of many a ranger.
So the boy pounces up next to Garrett and bites at the crag cat and tries to knock it over, but isn't quite able to do that. It is, however, this crag cat's turn. You just crit it, so it's gonna go after you. It's gonna bite at you.
That hits.
And 9 piercing damage on Indigo.
Alright. Shit.
How you looking?
I had 9 left.
Oh no! Then Indigo does in fact go down, and I need you to make a death saving throw.
First thing on my turn, but it's gonna be a nat 20, watch. It's close.
No, but it is a success.
Alright. Hey, I got a crit off first turn. I've helped all I can.
Strawn.
I'm gonna kind of tilt my head, very puzzled at what happened with the tentacles, but at the same time, I'm gonna hex it.
Alright, so it is hexed. Cursed! What's a good curse icon?
Oh, wait.
There you go.
No, I cannot.
Do you have a spell slot?
Nope, he already used the one.
Shit.
Oh, shoot.
Shit, I forgot I only got
That's
one.
right.
Warlock
At
start with
first
one
level,
spell.
I forgot, yeah.
I was like, oh, I got 2. No. Well, you know what they say about warlocks?
Eldritch Blast.
Best when they don't have spells.
You do technically also have disadvantage. You also had disadvantage on that because you were right next to it. But yeah, not that it helps now. So you cast out some magic, and it just kind of goes way too wide. Like, you're trying your best to angle it, but it's just... It's right up in your face, and you're not able to quite get the distance you need to cast the spell properly. This
Well,
crack
I know
cat
what this will do.
is going to go
but,
after the boy.
Hang on. I know what this will do, but I'm gonna attempt to move away from it.
Okay, so it does have an attack of opportunity on you. It's going to claw at you!
Oh, no.
No!
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
You know what it's gonna do? You know what it's gonna do?
11 points of damage.
I think you're down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's unconscious.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright, so now Strawn is also unconscious.
is the how come the icon's full for you but not for me?
You right-click the icon instead of
I'm
left-clicking
cool as
it when you
fuck.
apply it. And it, You might not have it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
That makes it big! Makes it chunky! So the crag cat's turn, he's gonna go after Boy. Chomp down at it.
It's probably still hits.
Yeah. It does hit, unfortunately, yeah.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Is he dead?
He is down.
No. Fuck.
He took some damage from that fall earlier, so...
Damn it.
Garrett's just like, God damn it!
Yeah.
Shit.
Garrett's gotta probably fucking stab, right?
He's got no choice. Oh, it makes... Oh, okay. Because the throw you a bone, I didn't realize this. I thought it was just with range attacks. He does get multi-attack. So this is the attack from last turn. He's just trying to get off on him now.
Alright.
So
Now that he
Strawn-
feels motivated.
Yeah, he's gonna go also take his 2 attacks this turn.
Oh!
It's okay. We love the 20. We
crit.
love the 20.
Both of them hit.
Oh.
And then this damage too.
7, 13,
Yeah, this
so we did
cat over
19.
here was looking pretty fucking hard boiled here, but it's still in the fight, and it is now Aurelia's turn. He's just
Hit
like,
it with
get
something.
up!
So, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Fuck yeah, do it.
I don't want it to exist anymore. Cast spell. How do I direct it?
Good
You
question.
can scroll wheel.
Scroll wheel.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't hit Garrett. There you go.
Hell yeah. Alright, so it is making a dexterity saving throw, and it does have advantage on this.
Ah, it already did it.
Well,
It
roll
is
the
still half
roll the
damage,
damage.
yeah. Yeah, roll damage. Still half damage.
Oh,
So
so
weird. I didn't use my dice.
takes 3 or 4 points of fire.
Runs
it
down.
is still,
3
it is on death's door, but it is still in the fight, and it's just kind of like
Well,
lumping as
that
its
was my-
fur is singed.
Use your action. Use your half your movement to stand up because
Am I prone? Oh, I was.
it'll have advantage. It'll have advantage to hit you next turn.
You're fine because you were knocked down. You were knocked down, and then within like less than a couple seconds, you were back up to full HP.
Yeah, so
it's like
it's
a slight fainting episode, and then you open your eyes, and you're like, "Wow, I'm fine. How did that happen?"
so yeah, the fire gouts out at it, and its flesh starts burning with all the sword hits as well. It is not looking great. In fact, the other crag cat looks up at it, and it's just kind of like you kind of get that recognition that it didn't like the fact that you just hurt what is probably its mate.
I'll do it
but
again. I'm aiming
is
for its nuts
John's.
next time.
It is John's turn.
All right, let's see if I can get myself killed here too.
I believe in you, dude. We can still lose this. Don't worry.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna attempt to get that cat's attention, and I will use Spare the Dying on Goliath Man.
Is Spare the Dying an action or a bonus action?
It's an action, sadly.
All right. Yeah. So you can stabilize him. Absolutely.
So insta-stabilize him.
Indigo is stabilized.
And then
that is your
I'll move
action, though. Yeah. All right. So you
And
do
I'll
kind of have its
continue.
attention because you're like right up in its face.
screaming at him and say, "Yeah, your mother is a and goat, and your father was a tabby.
It just kind of
John,
turns
it's
and
tucked
looks
away with
confused
words.
at you.
Perfect. It's as long as it's looking at me, I've
Always be a
accomplished my
crit
goal.
saving throw. Shit.
Yep. One failure. This crag cat is gonna go ahead and start trying to attack John. It's gonna bite at you. There's an 18 hit.
Just barely.
You take 8 points of piercing damage as a maw goes into your shoulder and starts ripping at you. How you
I'm
looking?
not down, thank God. I'm
Hey!
Oh, I mean, yay!
Indigo.
Are you
That's
sure
it.
about
I'm
that? I mean,
stable.
cool.
Oh yeah,
You're
you're stable.
stable, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Strawn, I need you to give me a death saving throw. That's a success.
Nice.
And now it's the crag cat's turn, who's just saw that you, Aurelia, set it on fire. But Garrett did do quite a bit more damage, so
I
yeah.
only did the 3, so my hands are in the air.
It's gonna go
Like, just do
claw
nothing.
down. Yeah. 16 is going to hit.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Garrett's looking like he's on death's door. He's just like barely holding on. He's exhausted. He's been up here for God knows how long, dealing with whatever the fuck he was dealing with. Then this happened, and he's just and he's just gonna raise up his sword and he's just gonna go for his next 2 attacks.
Only nat 20s. That's not okay.
All right, that's one hit though.
Looking at ACs, yeah. All right, so only one of those hits,
4.
and he kills it. The crag cat
Nice.
is like he goes for like a leg and slaps it off, and then the crag cat goes down on the ground. He just stabs his short sword into its eye socket and starts wiggling the blade around to break stuff inside. And he's just like, Aurelia.
I'm gonna move away from this thing, and then I'm going to cast Firebolt at the other cat.
All right, give me that attack roll.
There. And Firebolt.
Nice.
Oh,
I saw
roll
that
damage.
almost go on one.
Yep.
4 damage.
It just a firebolt flings from your hand and goes directly into the side of this thing, and it does take the damage, but it's looking like it's still very much in the fight. However, it does look at its mate, and it kind of looks at everything around, and you just kind of see this fear in its eyes.
Oh, you can
John.
scare it off now.
Let me just check my stats real quick. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to bang my shield loudly with my mace and be gone, ye foul beasts! And I'll attempt to intimidate it and hopefully
All right.
get it to fuck off.
All right.
Hold on, let me check my stats. Yep, I only have one kind of mediocre one, so yeah, I'll give this a shot.
Intimidation. Hey, that's
Ooh.
pretty good.
Is
It just kind of
20.
looks over and it kind of like backs away a little bit. It's not sure. Like it's terrified. It is absolutely terrified. Death save. Success.
Ooh, nice.
1 success and 1 failure. This crag cat's gonna disengage, and it's just gonna start climbing up the mountain and run away. Do you guys want to chase after it, or is that it?
If it leaves
can't
my,
do that.
if I get an attack of opportunity on it, as it leaves my.
It disengaged.
Oh, disengage shit. Well, I mean, I will fire fucking Sacred Flame at it. I'm pretty sure that's a.
No,
you
just-
can,
You can't. You don't have a.
It's a cantrip.
It's a
Yeah, but you
cantrip,
don't
but
have,
you
like,
can't
a
cast. You can't
No,
cast
no, I mean,
spells
like,
as a. Oh yeah, on your turn if you wanted to.
On
But
my turn, yeah.
Yeah, so it starts climbing up the wall and starts running away, and it. Indigo, you're stable. Strawn, I need a death saving throw.
I'll
What's
cast
up with
Further
you,
Dying on Strawn instead.
That is
Yeah, on your
a-
turn.
So you are currently. You're two. Is that 2 failures or is it one
No,
failure?
one success, 1 fail.
Okay.
Let's just spare the dying and then let's fucking get
Yeah.
people.
Garrett is
Trying
gonna
to fucking not succeed there, ruining our plans.
Garrett is just gonna go ahead and try to do a medicine check on the dog to try to stabilize.
Woo!
He succeeds. Dog is stabilized, but they're both like fucking. Actually, he has disadvantage. He is currently exhausted. That's a failure.
Damn.
He doesn't actually.
Don't worry, I'll get there in a second.
Oh, we're all yeah. What do you
Let
want
me
to
make
do?
my rounds.
Medicine on the dog. Or strong, either one.
Well, Strawn's stable now, right?
Or
is
He
that-
will be. He will be right after John
Yeah,
is further
he
down.
will be before he has to make another death saving throw, which is what's important.
Yeah, so go for the dog.
Then I'll just try and do the dog. Yeah.
All right, so you
Up
can move
to
up to the
about
dog.
there.
Give me a medicine check. Just barely
Hey.
stable. John.
Spare the dying and strong.
All right, they're stable, and assuming you let the crag cat get away.
Well, if it's still in, it doesn't say what the reach is.
Yeah,
Like
it's
anywhere-
it's 60 feet. But you use your action to stabilize Strawn, and the crag cat uses its next turn to dash and just run
Where
away.
does it
So
say
it's
the
gone.
Where does it say the range and the spell sheet?
In Foundry,
Click
I'm
it.
not sure.
Click it. Not
It
the
doesn't
spell
say-
itself. Just click Sacred Flame. It should show its description. There's a tag at the bottom of the description that says
Oh
60
yeah,
feet.
I see it. Cantrip VS, one action, one creature, 60 feet instantaneous. Okay.
We're gonna bring ourselves back over here. You guys are currently hurt. Some of you are unconscious. Yeah, you're still unconscious, but you're
Well.
not making that. Nobody's making death saving throws anymore. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll and see
I vote
when-
we rest here unless there's any chance that there's more avalanches.
Yeah, probably.
3
Okay, I'm gonna
hour.
vote we rest.
Yeah, 3 hours later, everybody wakes up with 1 HP.
And take a short rest in the meantime.
Yeah, sure. But then everybody else can take one after that. And while you're
I'm
doing
gonna-
that, Garrett's just looking at you, John, as if he's known you his entire life, and he just goes, "Thank God you came when you did."
Oh yeah, well, I wouldn't want to miss our meeting, of course.
This was the meeting.
This was absolutely the meeting.
We were meeting. I feel like we were,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like we were.
Yeah, don't you remember we talked about it during our morning touch base on the fourth day of the sprint.
We talked about it during our morning touch.
So we do.
Should I roll a d4 to see when I wake up?
3 hours.
Yeah,
is
I
long.
already did. Yeah, 3 hours later, you guys wake up. It is currently the peak of twilight in the sky.
I'm going to inform the group that we should probably head down to the campsite and rest up.
You don't say. How far away is the town from here exactly?
It's about
2
an
hours?
hour's trip.
Oh, an hour.
Yeah,
I honestly
about
would
an
say
hour's
we should just go back to the town like an hour. It's not worth staying here and risking running into another avalanche or
Duh. I
other
don't know.
nighttime things for 1 hour.
Yeah, let's
uh,
head back to Caer-Konig. And technically, we're just supposed to get Garrett.
Yeah, we
You
completed
did.
the task.
You guys would have had time for a short rest on this mountain too, so you can go ahead and start rolling those stuff. I just rolled it for Garrett and Boy, and Garrett's looking
Well,
almost
yeah.
max.
Because I didn't get anything back. I was asleep.
Yeah, no, you wake up with 1 HP and you can start getting your
Yeah.
saving throw before you guys move out. But Garrett's like, we can't leave. The others, they're still up there.
Yeah, well, there won't be
we're-
any more or less dead in
we
one
need
night.
to take a bit of a rest before we come back. A short rest, at least.
Makingo, he led the Yeti off. God damn.
Uh-huh.
God
I'm not
damn.
dealing with whatever chased him until I rest a bit more. I'm not okay right now. And I'm going
It's a terribly stupid
There you
idea.
go. They're dead. I'm done.
I don't
No,
think you
they-
understand. Those guys are gone.
I'm
They
going
could
to
still be alive, though.
I'm going to take another short rest after
I was
wake
alive,
up.
wasn't I?
You only lived because we lived.
Well, Boy did help you with it.
Did they have
Let's be
boy?
honest, if they're still alive, they'll be alive tomorrow.
1d10. Hey! Fucking sweet. Full HP.
What about Strawn? Is Strawn rolling hit dice? With 1 HP? They're gonna stick around with that?
I guess
You're
there is
split
no
in trouble.
downside to not doing it, huh?
Yeah, you regain it after a long rest anyway, so...
Where the hell is the die for that?
It would be when you...
It's to the
Yeah,
right
click
of
short
your...
rest and it will let you know what you're rolling.
Yep, and where is that?
It's
right,
button
under your
right
hit
underneath
dice,
hit
right
dice.
under
Right,
hit
to
point.
the right of your hit points, yeah.
It says
Oh,
S-rest.
Jesus, that is so hidden.
Yeah,
It's really
It's
in front
really
of your face,
tricky.
actually.
you have to open a special tab.
Click on the roll, though.
Where? Roll, hang on. Roll.
It's a little tricky.
Yeah, when you
Oh
click
my
on short
god!
Yeah. Again, right
I
in your
have
face, actually.
no idea what you guys are looking at all.
We got
So you
it.
guys all
Terrible
feel...
interfaces is what we're looking at.
By the
All
looks
right.
of it, looks
Gotta
like you
get
guys...
used to it. Just gotta get used
We're
to
at,
it.
shit, we're at full health, actually.
And I did get my favorite by the gods.
Yeah,
I
Garrett
got
is
my
almost at...
Stone's Endurance check.
Not
Garrett is
have the
almost
hit
at full health, and
points that I
boy
used
is...
to save us at least twice.
Do you have... Yeah, I don't think you guys have any spell slots left, though. That's the real problem.
Yeah.
We're
That's
not getting
fine.
spell back, but
Spell
not.
slots.
I don't need them, but actually, Warlocks get theirs back in the short rest.
Yeah.
So me and Strawn are fine.
And Garrett's just like, we have to go back. We can't just leave them.
Well, yeah,
We will
we'll
go back. We are
tomorrow.
tired.
We will, I promise. It's just our crew barely made it out of that. We will need at least one rest before we head out again.
You
We
know, like a field of chickens we can grind a few levels for
yeah, are there any easier tasks you can have me do?
Can we paint your roof or find your cat?
Listen, we will come back. Yeah,
This-
we will come back in the morning. Very hurt.
By the looks of this, you're gonna have to persuade him not to just go up by himself.
Then I will
Aurelia, what we got?
absolutely
I don't
persuade-
care.
Everyone looks at Aurelia.
I'm going to put my arm around his shoulder and holding like petting his dog with the other hand. I'm just gonna be like, hey, like it's really hard out here and it's super cold and you are exhausted and you're doing great work and your friends will be alive another day. If they're a fraction as resilient as you are, then I have full confidence that we can rescue all of them.
Give me a persuasion roll.
It's not the best.
Not the best.
He's just... Alright. That is a 13. And he's just like looking at everybody who's like still like showing the wear of their injuries, and like he's exhausted. John is exhausted. His good friend he's known all his life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's
dog
tired.
look exhausted.
And dog
Look
looks,
at-
yeah, boy looks exhausted too.
Look at the dog.
Yeah. And he concedes, and he's like, all right, let's head back down. And he starts leading you guys down the mountain path. And I'm assuming that, are you guys just trying to go back to the campsite, or are you gonna go back all the way to Caer-Konig?
Is it going to be harder to get him to go back to Caer-Konig?
Depends. Probably, yeah. He's probably gonna want to just like rest down there.
Then we can rest at the campsite.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
You guys-
seems incredibly unwise, considering that they rested at that campsite and they're now all dead.
Well, they didn't rest at the campsite. They died up the mountain, or off the mountain at least. And we can take guard shifts at least. But
Just to let you know that if we run into any troubles, I'm running away.
all right. John.
Classic John.
Yeah, this is how
It's what I do. It's what I do.
I'll take first watch.
He's one of those live to tell the tale kind of guys.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you gotta have something to chat about in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
Garrett also will take a watch as well. So if
We
anybody else wants to take
need-
like two
I
more
want to take
watches
the watch that Garrett's taking. With him.
with them, all right.
Oh,
With him.
Then
All right.
then Aurelia's got our next watch. Then
All right. Then
which he is unhappy about.
I'll roll my first watch perception. That's okay.
Yeah, just everyone who's taken a watch, give me a perception.
Fuck me. I have expertise though, so that's better than nothing.
Jesus.
Rangers get expertise?
They do now with Tasha's.
Huh.
All right.
Nutty.
So this is like a full rest, right? 8 hours.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is pitch black out. You guys need to use torches to see.
I'll light
Dancing lights.
Well,
I'll never
actually,
have awake.
It is.
I have the actual light spell as well.
Yeah, that lasts for an hour, so you just need to cast it 8 times.
But it's not concentration, so I can put it up before I go to bed.
Right. So they also heal up fully. So you guys regain all your HP. You have a long rest. Very, very uneventful. As you guys are trying your best to stay warm in the cold, as much as you can, using windbreakers and whatnot. The tents that are down there, like just the best you can. But you also need to use up rations. Everybody, remove a ration as well.
Implying John eats.
Do not ask why this ration looks suspiciously like ration you pick.
It's a branding thing. If they just all, it's a monopoly over the
franchisee location.
But the
should have harvested the cat body.
The night is very uneventful.
Can I ask him questions?
Sure, by all means.
I want to ask, why are you guys up here? What is your goal?
I was hired to bring the adventurers up here so that they could fight a yeti that was up here. That didn't.
Well, it sounds. Never mind. Sorry.
That didn't end well. We ran into it. It chased a Goliath fellow by the name of Mokingo. That's how it's.
I get it. You were hired to bring him up here, not learn how to pronounce their name.
Yeah. A Goliath by the name of Mokingo, a halfling by the name of Perlu. I don't know how to fucking say it. And then a tiefling by the name of Asterisks. Asterisks. They when the Yeti attacked Perlu, I don't know what happened to Perlu, but Asterisks ran straight up the mountain moor. Makingo, he got the attention of the Yeti and drew it downwards. It was that what allowed me to run away. Next thing I know, I'm half dead, over half a day, and you lot show up and save my life from the crag cats.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys not see them the first time?
No. Those are new. To be fair, though, I'd much rather go up against a crag cat than a yeti.
We wouldn't know.
Fucking shit show.
When you guys initially fought, do you know if you even damaged it at all?
I couldn't tell you, but I'm sure as hell licked its wounds by now, wouldn't it?
So nothing permanent. Gotcha.
I'm sorry, what? Somebody was bothering me. Not bothering, they were asking me a question.
I'm just gonna take notes of these, that way I can relay them to the gang in the morning.
The Yeti was even further up the cliff through a narrow ledge. Nearly took some of us down to the bottom of the mountain with it. I don't even know why they wanted to go up there. But if even one of them is alive, I can't in good conscience just let them to their fate.
And they didn't tell you anything else about what they were hoping to do, or just, hey, we want to fight a Yeti?
I mean, I talked with some of them. Mokingo and Perlu, they were conversationalists. Learned more about where they came from, more so than what they were doing, though.
And that was...
Fight the Yeti. We can only assume it was a test of strength. But they paid well.
Okay. Writes down, paid well.
Corpse might have gold.
Alright, I think I'm
So
good.
what were you guys doing here anyway? Did dog get you? Did dog get you? Did boy get you?
Dog.
Oh,
I love
let's
the
not
dog
let's
so
not
much.
pretend he's as heartless that he named his dog Dog. All right, he named him Boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
A strong Christian name.
Well, one thing led to another, on a day-to-day, and all of a sudden you're whisked away on a adventure guided by a dog to save their owner,
I don't know what that's like.
Your sleep.
Yeah. I'm just glad you were here when you were. Alright, so if there's nothing else, you guys all wake up. It's pitch dark. You're probably lighting torches to get back up.
Yeah.
Unless you decide to knock him unconscious and take him away.
Nope. We're gonna light the torches.
I thought about it.
I'm still thinking about it.
What's
But
up,
as a
Strong?
cleric of light and life, that's probably not the kind of thing I should be thinking about.
Indigo lights up a torch, approaches Strawn. It's just like, how was the night?
Uneventful.
That's
But
good to hear.
I did talk to Garrett a bit.
No.
Seems like there's 3 people potentially up there, maybe alive, and they just paid him handsomely just to fight a Yeti. Looks at notes. Fight Yeti.
Who in the right mind would just go up a mountain to fight the Yeti?
A tiefling. Oh, what were the other 2?
A Lightfoot halfling and a male Goliath. So a female Lightfoot halfling, a male Goliath, and a female tiefling.
Okay. Yeah,
That's Makingo.
When you say Goliath, he's like, no, makes sense now.
Goliath seems pretty hell-bent on testing his strength. Said something about fighting some great warrior.
Yeah, that's
Oyamenartok? Oyamenartok, I think is what their name was.
Hold on, I'm going through my notes right now. I wrote this down somewhere. I swear I did. It was my where I was from, which tribe I was from. It was like Thurmanwood or something.
You are from
Crag.
the something like I think the Thakalakalaka.
Thunalakalaka.
Yeah.
Thunala. Does this sound like you might be from the other tribe? Because if I
You're
remember
not-
correctly, those are the guys that were like hell bent on their tests of strength and everything.
I'm looking it up right now.
I remember there being one that was really dead set on like building their strength, and then I was from the other one.
You give me an intelligence check to see if you recognize the name and the markings. But I'm pretty sure you can't tell unless you ask him specifically of what clan he's from.
11 or 14.
You know that Oryam Inartak. Here, I'll type it down so you guys can give it a shot yourself.
Yeah.
Is a Goliath werebear that travels the lands.
Well, fuck.
yeah, I mean that.
You're not too sure about many other things about them. But you do know that a fair amount of Goliaths love to just challenge them to a fight, usually losing.
Yeah.
Along those lines. So you guys are currently at the base. Unfortunately, you're not really able to tell. Like, you don't know any. You don't see the body. of this.
Right.
Like you haven't seen them. Maybe they're dead, maybe they're alive, maybe you can ask them, but you have no idea. Like, it's just like Goliath in general like to fight this man or woman. Sorry, this woman.
He turns to Garrett and he's just like, your friend over there is he's not the brightest, or she's not the bright. No, yeah, that Goliath was a boy. Okay, hold on, I got this. He's like, your friend over there is not the brightest, but it's not unheard of. Let's go before anyone else gets themselves killed.
All right, so you guys start making your way, and you're able to easily get back up within an hour. So you do use up a torch.
All right.
To get back up to where you were, and that's up here. And move you all.
But just in case, I'm gonna have my crossbow at the ready.
Yeah,
Sick.
I have torch in one hand, longsword in the other.
You start moving up more the mountain, and eventually you do get to the point he mentioned that was very narrow ledge. Like, you have to like go sideways to start moving alongside of it. And I need a Gruth athletics check.
A Gruth?
A group athletics check.
You should guide yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna guide myself.
Add a D4 to that shit.
Ah, sick, dude. Check it. Watch.
Oh shit.
All right.
It's a 6.
Auralia, you kind of like, your foot kind of falls through some snow, but some of the others that are next to you grab you and pull you to safety. But everybody else is able to kind of move on. And you look down, and you see just the snow go hundreds of feet down to the ground.
The moment his foot goes through, he's just gonna be like, I fucking hate this mountain. I can't stand it.
It's not my favorite mountain.
Garrett just kind of looks back and just says, is everyone okay back there?
Ah.
All right.
Yes, of course. What's the problem?
No problem.
You guys are kind of like making that trek right about here. Eventually, though, you do kind of move past it. And you guys did succeed the check that you're able to kind of get through. Eventually, you do come up to a cavern face as this hole kind of peers into some other thing. An orifice for a cave.
I'm going to dancing lights and then just send one of them into the cave as far as I can.
All right. Giving me
a
moment.
Indigo just turns to Garrett and is just like, does this look familiar?
I think so. We shouldn't be here.
Should we move past it or leave?
They could be inside.
They could also be getting ice cream on other side of mountain.
What was
And,
there?
he just kind of looks at you. It's like, why do you ice the cream?
What do you mean? So
I
it's
think
cold.
cream the ice, yeah.
It's refreshing to have some cold after a long hot day, he says, as the winter is buffeting them. I just assume this place has more ice cream than not ice cream. You understand me?
I'm gonna pull us over to a map.
Fuck this.
So
I do
you
have
guys
a torch out.
You do have a torch out, so I do need to kind of grant you that. It is currently pitch black, so you guys don't technically have this light that you see.
All right, guys, allow me light.
And I have my dancing lights.
And I have torch.
Same.
All right, so
Hell yeah.
1 second. Let me kill the sun real fast. Dead.
Classic.
Kill the sun.
All right.
Classic sun moment.
Where is your dancing lights?
3 of them are around the party, and 1 of them is going into the cave, so I can see where it goes.
What's the light on it? How far does it light out?
10 feet. 10 feet of dim light, each one.
And what color is
Dim
the
light
light?
in 10 feet radius.
Describe your lights to me. What do they look like? Do they pulse? What do your lights look like, man?
They strobe.
Yeah, a little bit. You know how if you were to look at the lights as they're going, like the spotlights that travel, it looks like just where it's being hit.
All right, so
And it just kind of like pulses and vibrates around the edges.
So there's 2 lights right here, and you moved 1 light into the cave a little bit, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so I can.
The one I moved into the cave is yellow.
Okay. Only that one.
Yeah, the other ones are green, red, and a blue.
How many lights do you have?
4.
Dancing lights gives you 4.
Change the fucking color for all of these. Okay, give me a second.
You don't have to. It won't matter.
That's why I started laughing when you started giving different colors.
Mine, it'll be simple.
Yeah, you don't have to change the color at all. It's just
I want to. I
canonically, that's what it
can.
is.
I can. All right. What's the other ones? It's you got purple going on. You got green.
Green,
You know,
red,
it's-
and blue.
Green, red, and blue. Okay, so not purple.
No, I'm not. I'm not crazy. The outfit is purple, and then the lights are not purple. Purple's a weird color to cast.
And then red as well, right? Yes.
Aw, sick.
All right, cool. So I got all these fucking colors for you.
We partying.
Kind of like move.
My
I don't
light
know,
is just
fucking-
normal.
Yeah, you can kind of see in there now, as you got a light source in there, and you see this massive kind of pit, right in front of you.
I dislike this cave.
I dislike this cave. Anyone like this cave?
I
That's
like
a good
this cave.
question.
Oh,
Go in.
yeah, John.
Okay.
You like this cave so much. You should head in first.
It's
On my
highly-
way.
All right.
You have light cast on yourself, right?
Yeah, my light is just kind of on my helmet again.
All right, what color is it? Give me colors. Describe it
I
for
don't
me.
think you can change the color with light.
Normal
No,
white
light
light,
is just white
except
light.
not fucking gay.
All right.
I am incredibly gay.
Yeah, basically.
In
all
case
right, so there you
It's
go.
okay. Actually, that would make me pretty gay.
So you can go ahead and see in there, and you see this massive cliff as well as this like sheet of ice right here that appears
There's a massive
to.
cliff and some ice.
Yeah, explore.
Okay. I just did that, but I see some bones up to the north. That is
Yep.
the north, right?
Yep,
Is there a
that's
compass
north.
here? I can't see it, but
Yeah, that's north.
there is. North,
But however,
that-
west is east and east is west. No,
Ah,
it's
shit. Can you use starboard and port? Those are the only ones I remember.
not. I can't remember
I
those.
I can't remember my left and my right, but I can remember starboard and port easy.
I still
don't know
make
why.
L's with my hands. Sometimes, like sometimes I have to.
I don't bother. I just say the
Well-
wrong thing with confidence.
The place by the ice looks a little risky because you might slide into the hole.
Can I look into the hole? Is there anything like there? Or is it just a ravine?
It's a dark chasm that leads to empty nothingness.
There's a dark chasm that leads to empty nothingness here.
Oh, just like home.
Yeah, reminds me of my boss's office. Am I right, fellas?
Indigo stays a little bit behind John.
Everybody else can move as they want to, so like Garrett and Boy are moving in as well behind Indigo. Kind of letting you take point. They'll take point if you want them to. They're just letting you.
Yeah, I'm just sort of watching over John because he's a good guy.
Because I'm the other one that can save your life.
So
Yeah,
in here, you see what appears to be. You see the bones of what look to be like pretty beefy bones. In fact, if you were to guess, Indigo, you would say that those bones look like Goliath bones.
oh God, is there anything with the bones?
There appears to be like broken weaponry and whatnot, like a great axe.
I'm gonna go through the weaponry and I'm gonna call Garrett over and be like, "Does this look familiar?"
That's Monkiko.
Yep.
You fucking dead, dude.
Mokingo appears to be gone.
All right.
You know, I really don't like 90-degree turns or like 180-degree turns. In this
By the
case.
way, just so you know, you do have dark vision as a tiefling, John.
I do also have dark vision as a tiefling.
Yeah,
But
so
it
if
would
you
give
wanna-
you disadvantage to do a lot of things.
It's up to you.
Well, I mean, I would still I'm not trying to stealth. We're like 5-6 people all here. There's dancing lights.
I'm gonna take the skull and parts of the broken head of the great axe and be like, we can lay him to rest.
Maybe there's others in the cave still. And he starts moving on forward.
What? 1 second, get it. If Mokingo didn't make it, do you think the others did?
I have to see.
All right. What's this bone pile look like?
It just looks like other bones. Maybe animal bones, more like.
This is a big risk you're taking for these people.
Oh, shit, guys.
That's when you notice something strange.
Hold that thought,
Don't
John.
be
This is a
alarmed.
big risk that you're taking for these
Yeah,
people.
there's a. You turn the corner and then you just like see the eyes of this giant yeti that was looking at something that immediately turns to you, and gets up with its massive claws and just starts at you.
Guys, I found the Yeti.
We're
Yes.
rolling
In case you didn't hear that.
I
Do
Also,
you see anyone else?
No, actually, I don't think we have the time to have this conversation. Run!
Are you sure?
Yeah, we should probably run and at least fight it.
Not next to
Right.
giant
Well,
pits.
I was gonna
Not
say we
next
should
to
fight it while
pits.
it's by the giant pits and see if we can stuff it in there.
Do
There's
you
nothing I can do
yell?
to do that.
Do you yell
can't-
run? You hear in a lower
I
lower
can't
pitch.
hold my initiative, by the way. So,
You
Fuck,
already.
I see your name.
Oh, because I didn't add you. Whoops, I missed you. There you
you
go.
I'm not fighting. I'm too chill for that.
Before you say run, you hear in like a lower voice. You just hear the words, "No, please save me!"
Run!
Fuck.
Run! Fucking run!
Indigo,
Hopefully-
you have first
hopefully we'll
reaction
get
on
through
everything that's going
the-
on.
I'm going to at least look over to see what I see. That's a big boy. That's a pretty big boy.
Yeah, whatever that sound was came from further down, further south.
The
in that
help me
in that
sound?
cave. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going
Just
to
bait
turn to
them
the
out. Just
Yeah,
bait
I'm
them
gonna
out.
turn to the group and I just in a short, like whispered hushed tone, so much that like John and Garrett can hear me, just say, we'll bait it out. And that was 10 feet of movement, 20 feet of movement, 30 feet of movement, and I'll hold position here, and I'll hold a hand axe and I'll throw it at anything that gets in range.
All right, so you got a ready to action going. All right, Garrett is going to take notes from that. He's going to draw his bow. Is going to walk back over here and kind of get like the advantage position. So he's moving like over onto this ice over here.
Oh no!
Which kind of goes out of. It is standable. It's kind of slippery, but he's holding his own. He's just drawing the bow out, and he just goes, "Here, boy." And Strawn.
See, I was thinking of blowing that up, but if you can walk on it, then that's different.
I still think it would be a good idea to blow it up, to be honest. I don't know why I decided to go on it.
The issue is Garrett is now on it, so blowing it up becomes considerably difficult.
Yell at him to get
no,
off
I
then.
mean,
Yeah.
Just for, ethically is questionable.
Functionally, it's still blow upable.
Maybe it's just like difficult terrain. If you take like your time on it, you won't fucking die.
Maybe.
I don't see where that is. Well, how do you like?
I think it's alt.
What are you doing?
He's trying to,
Can you like ping?
yeah, how to like
You can't.
turn.
There. Oh, click. Hold control, drag it out, and then let go of click and click again.
What? So hold control, click, let
Wait,
go
what?
of click.
Yeah,
And do it
left
again?
control, click, drag. You have to drag, and then let go of left click, then tap, click again, and that does this.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
And you have to right click to
Interesting.
get rid of them. Yeah.
Okay.
No, how did I fuck this up?
Alt
Double
and then
click.
drag.
Oh!
Double click. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? I have this fucking. There we go. I'm gonna.
All right, there you go. And you're currently kind of seeing out there, and you can kind of see the Yeti. Actually, hold on. Yeah, you kind of make out the Yeti over there as well. It hasn't not noticed you. It appears to be looking down the other corridor. Are you doing anything else, like an action or something?
I wanna ready my crossbow.
Okay.
I wanna like hold it for when it moves.
All right.
So if I see it head towards them, I wanna distract it as much as possible, give them as much time to get, Actually, no. Maybe I can sneak and get this person. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold.
All right. You're gonna hold there. Aurelia.
You see me going back and being like, we're going to bait out the Yeti.
I'm just gonna back up, and I'll firebolt if there's a Yeti that shows up. But
All right. So you're holding you're readying an action for that,
20,
right?
25, 30.
All right.
Yeah.
Then it is Boy's turn, and he's just going to go ahead and. Oh shit! I might have set up way too much movement for Garrett. No, he would have thought he would have bolted over there. Same with Dog. Yes, Dog's going to go ahead and move over here too, right behind Garrett, his trusty companion. John.
Good talk.
I'm
John!
thinking, okay?
John, do something now. You don't have time. No time.
Okay,
Only Yeti.
I'll
Okay.
cast Sacred Flame with the Yeti.
Okay.
Good.
It needs to make a
Good,
save
it wasn't
throw?
angry before.
Makes a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
I'm trying to make it angry. That's what baiting is called.
It succeeds.
True.
It makes a
If
saving
there's
throw, so
one
that's
thing
half.
John knows, it's baiting.
It's true.
He is master baiter.
I
Very
totally
true.
forgot. I can actually show you guys a cool fucking picture, and I just completely forgot. My bad.
You're good.
As soon as I find it.
Oh, you've ruined the moment now.
Yeah, it's gone.
We
It's
just need to get creature and leave.
gone. Show players. There you go. Look at that. Look at the
Ooh.
artwork
Well,
there.
it doesn't
Look at
look like he's
That's
inside a
all right.
cave. That's
yeah,
bullshit.
but it.
My immersion's ruined. Get out of here.
All right. So you cast Sacred Flame. What are you doing now?
Fucking booking it.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Shit, I moved through a stone wall according to this.
All right. Moving through alley terrain is difficult, so I think you move right behind Indigo.
Wait, what is difficult terrain?
Moving through
through an
allied
ally?
spaces.
But I can move.
Yeah,
Well,
you
not
can
I thought
Exactly.
you
move.
moved freely through
It's,
allies.
I
it's
can move
literally,
here.
literally
and
would
here
add.
in the
It would
same
do the
movement.
exact same movement if you just moved through
Yeah.
because difficult terrain.
It's just you'd either be directly behind me or off to the left of me.
No, but like, hold on a second. I was here, right? So that's how do you break up movement? You said tab, but
Left click.
Alt while you're doing it.
You
and
have to
then-
drag control from the start.
Yeah, you press
I see.
control, then you click and drag, and when you
Then
let
you
go, you
double-click.
double click.
After
okay.
you let go of control.
Yeah, so you're like that, and then like that, and then 25 feet,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
and I can even move another 5 feet. So fuck you. I'm moving here,
All right, you moved there. Congratulations, you have moved there. So hope
and
you're-
that's my action. And you know what? I'm not gonna use my bonus action.
all right.
Strong.
It is the Yeti's turn, and they're going to just start. You just hear pom 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 pom, as they are currently moving out all the way over here.
Oh
and
my
Indigo,
God.
you see it. It just starts.
I see it. Hand axe throw.
Throw, chuck it.
I am fine without this hand axe.
I can learn to live.
You miss.
15.
Oh, actually, that's 15. Oh, you hit. Yeah, I'm sorry. We didn't realize your modifier was so fucking good.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking badass.
You
know?
both hit. Go ahead.
I'm gonna use my favorite foe, so it's gonna take 10 slashing, and then also,
It's like chuck a fucking
D4.
axe at it. Oh my god.
1 extra point of damage.
Oh yeah.
So 11
you-
points of damage is like swing it, and it just sticks into its eye.
So there's like this flame bolt coming from behind you, and you chuck the axe, and the axe goes like into its arm, and it reels back, and then the flame hits the axe deeper into it. It's just not a good fucking time for this Yeti, man. It definitely got pretty fucking wounded from that. Uh,
I'm down with it.
there's some running this way. You hear like, no, get away from me! As like a creature makes its way all the way over here. And Strawn, you notice a halfling who looks a lot like this appear right in front of you as she's just running away.
Aw.
It's just like, oh my
Kill her.
god, thank God.
She's fucking dead.
She's gone. Throw her into the pit.
Don't use words. I will just put my finger up to my mouth, like the shush, and I will telepathically tell her, shush up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, you can use Awakened Mind. You guys can telepathically talk now.
Just be quiet.
Why are you shouting? It's like, I'm sorry. And it is Indigo's turn. There's a giant Yeti in front of you.
Okay. Giant Yeti in front of me. As cool as that would be to tackle an attack right here, I'm gonna stick to the plan.
As cool as it would be to fucking chill myself right here, right now.
Yeah, I know, right? It's still in range. I'm gonna throw my other hand axe.
Just keep chucking him, bro.
I have 2 of them.
By 30. That hits.
Sweet. 7 points of slashing damage. Just.
Oh, and you definitely made it bloody now.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Garrett
I'm
is going.
I'm gonna use. Hold on. I'm gonna use my favorite foe.
Oh, you can?
I have
All
one
right.
more of them. Why not?
All right, fucking do it.
Hell yeah! Max damage on favorite foe.
Nice. Garrett is gonna go ahead and just knock a couple arrows back. Oh, I'm sorry. Describe it.
I was gonna say it was like my explanation is like the first time the favorite foe didn't do as much damage. As he saw it, he just went ah, and he didn't really like know what he was throwing at fully. But then as he steps back, he looks at it, and in his mind, he's just like, "Oh Yeti, oh Yeti," and then just fucks it at like a vital organ. Just like, oh, it was one of these.
Garrett is gonna go ahead and throw out 2 longbow attacks. I'll just roll them both. Fuck it. He's going to hit both of them, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, this
We love to
Yeti's
see
looking
it.
on death's door and he's just flinging shots at it. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna start making my way for the exit. And he starts moving. He can get about right there, and he's just like he's holding the bow down towards the entranceway, but that's where he's moving. He's like trying to get. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm not sticking around here. Like we distracted it. I heard some shouting of some people being saved, so I'm out. He's leaving.
Yeah.
Strawn.
Mentally, I will ask: is this the only Yeti?
There's its child is inside.
Oh,
But
stick, we get to
there-
kill a baby.
There was another one. It left the cave after it finished eating. Oh god.
It's
We need
not
to leave.
here right now.
It's not here right now, no.
Then let's.
And then
Go.
immediately you hear "Ah!" from behind as Garrett is now face to face with another Yeti.
Oh shit!
It
All
doesn't
right,
get
guys,
that.
bait it in.
It doesn't get that on this
Yeah.
turn, though. But fucking oh god, no, it does. It fucking hell. It would have came in around the beginning of this turn when Garrett left. All right, so it doesn't get a turn this round. I'm gonna say it doesn't get a turn this round. I'm surprised it jumped it on you guys. So Strawn, what are you doing?
Well, let me move about 10 here, and then let me just, fire a crossbow bolt at it,
It does kind of have cover, but not much of it. So that's a 13 to hit. With the cover it does have, that unfortunately will miss, but just barely. It's just because you're like trying to shoot around Aurelia, basically.
Right.
Sorry.
Aurelia, you're like, oh, I'm back up, I'm fine, and then just.
That shot goes
Immediately
too wide.
second Yeti arrow by my head.
All right. Well, and I guess now is while I'm remembering would be the time. I'm gonna cock my head and try and hex it.
All right, it is hexed. There's no save throw for hex, right? So it just has it now because like all of its effects is if it got the hit. So yeah. This Yeti is now hexed. Aurelia, there's a Yeti blocking your escape route.
There's a Yeti in my spaghetti.
Oh no! I'm now upsetting.
Why that rolled? I just did it to be to.
Why is that an attack? Yeah, that's not how it works.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the D&D Beyond importers having a fucking spaz.
I think it just saw the die, and I don't like in the description. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
All right. Well, I don't know if you can notice, but be careful of Garrett.
Yeah, well, you can control that angle.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah. It's caught. Dexterity save is fire.
Dang.
It does save, but it saves for half, so go ahead and roll that damage.
So 4 points.
Tilted re-roll.
Unfortunately,
My digital die is cocked.
All right, anything else?
That's my turn.
All right. Boy
You want to move up
is...
one square so that Strong can...
Boy's going to move
shoot.
over here and just start biting at it. It does have advantage because it is pack tactics.
I believe in boy.
Trying to go for that nat 20. Nope. All right. It does take damage. Is that full damage?
6
and
is
then
solid.
It does succeed to
Yeah.
save. It does not get knocked prone. So Boy just like runs up and starts gnawing at the arm. And it's like, "Argh!" Like the ones that's like still kind of on fire, so it kind of smothers it out. That's why it didn't do as much fire damage as you would have liked. And it's just kind of ripping at the Yeti, and it's just, "Oh!" John.
I can't see shit what's going on behind me. I just know that there's something there.
Yeah.
However, there's still a somewhat not dead Yeti in front of me.
Yeah, that one's on death's door.
So I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to move there. See if I can see anything. No, I just see Garrett.
You do got eyes on Garrett now, though.
Let's see, you know what? Yeah, you know what? You know what? Sure. After all, Spare the Dying is a cantrip. I'm gonna
Immediately goes down into the cavern below.
I'm gonna go and guess. Shit. No, I'm gonna. Yeah. You know what? I'm a Chad like that. Let's see. That's 5, 15. So that's for 20. I'm gonna go up to this Yeti. I'm gonna grab it by the nut sack. And I'm gonna cast. Trump it up. And I'll cast Inflict Wounds on it.
Did you just say trumpet up?
He did. He did indeed.
Fucking roll it, alright? Give me the rolls, or throw the spell out. Do something.
It's a melee spell attack. Go ahead and give it a roll.
Which means it uses your spell attack modifier.
It should already be set up automatically. Just click it.
For fuck's sake.
You do have a high modifier, and it's enough. It absolutely does hit. So roll damage.
Hoggers.
That's 3d10.
That is 3d10, yeah. Nice, 21.
How do you
Necrotic damage.
kill it?
I told you, I grab it right by the pussy, or wherever I can grab it. I don't know how tall this thing is compared to me.
It's pretty fucking large, dude. It's like 15 feet tall or something.
Yeah,
Or
so
like-
I'll touch it lightly wherever I can and just be like, die.
Indigo
Like,
in
I
Giant.
just suck all of its light. I can speak it in Giant, actually, I believe. Let me
Oh,
check.
sweet. Then
I say it in Giant. It's like, or whatever Giant speak sounds like.
Yeah. It's
And
about,
I just suck the energy force into my finger, and it just kind of collapses, and its fur is like slightly darkened around the edges where its life has been sucked out. Not that that really makes sense, but
Indigo shouts in giant John's name and then like pray what it's essentially like praise be.
John's name in giant is still John.
Yeah. For like
It's like
killing
every
a
language.
successful hunt. So he's just like
Yeah.
John.
All right, it is dead. Exactly. Its necrotic corpse falls to the ground.
So I got this one.
I can get my indexes back.
Bonus
I still
action.
like 5 feet of movement. Or it was 5 feet of movement. So you know what? They're all of them there against the Yeti, so I think they're fine. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I have another 5 feet. I'll just move there and just make sure that there's nothing else in here because I didn't take a very close look. Just in case there's like.
You can't make a close look, but you can definitely like take a quick glance, and you can't see anything from your position.
Sweet.
All right. It is Papa Yeti's.
Clear! Reloading!
It is Papa Yeti's turn, and it is pissed. It's gonna go ahead and slam on Garrett here, just a little bit.
It'd be really funny if we managed to bring Garrett all the way up here and then we got him killed.
Oh hell yeah! Hold the horses. Hold all of them.
That's so many horses.
I need to make a 30-foot cone.
Oh no.
I'm glad I moved away.
Oh, it
That's
misses
not 30
me.
feet. That's not 30 feet. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
it
30
hit me.
feet. All right. I need Boy, I need Aurelia, and I need Indigo to make a Constitution saving throw.
Boy. Uh, 13. Let me roll for
What about earlier?
con save. Oh no. He had a cone ability.
You gotta kill the first Yeti without it being able to do anything.
You
Yeah,
did get favored by the gods back. I tell you when I look at that 11.
Oh, I was like, oh yeah, I was aware of this, and then it didn't click to me that that's why you were bringing.
Yeah.
Is it important though?
It's doing a cone breath weapon.
Then yeah, it's probably gonna kill me.
It's not. It's not a breath weapon. It's just a chilling
Oh.
gaze.
He just looks
Okay,
at you
18.
and you die.
All right. So 18. You save. Indigo saves. Everybody saves. So they take
Sweet.
half damage, I believe. 1 second.
Oh no.
Let me see. Oh. Or take. Okay, so everybody succeeds.
they take-
Yeah, everybody succeeds and takes no damage, as the chilling gaze does not affect you. I was
The
looking
cold
at
never
that.
bothered me anyway.
I'm just making sure I read this right, because I don't know if this is this seems pretty powerful, so it probably is a recharge, but I didn't put it down on the sheet as such, so I need to look.
Did you hear me though?
This does 18
I'm choosing not
d20 guaranteed damage, but that's how I wrote it down, so that's how I'm going for it.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm choosing not to.
Okay, so yeah, like a chilling gaze goes about all of you, but unfortunately for it, you all save and nothing happens, and it is... Perlu is going to start moving down this hallway, and kind of get behind Strawn, and then it's going to go ahead and go out here. It's going to go ahead and cast out a Sacred Flame. She is.
Hey.
Oh, hey, look at that. As some radiant damage rains from the sky as Perlu says a prayer, and the gods themselves attack. That is her turn, though. Indigo!
Bridget! I'm gonna run forward and I'm gonna stab it with my longsword.
Alright.
He wanted to do this from the start, and now he feels better about this.
Alright, that hits. Roll
18?
damage. Yeah.
All right, it's alt click, right?
Alt click for, like, the two-hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Or not. I think you have to, it's like alt click when you go to attack with it, I think, is actually what it is.
Okay, I'll roll d10 plus 4 then, because it's not... Even though that's a shit ton of damage, that's unfair. It's a less damage, but 7.
Okay. My bad. I did not know that.
You're fine.
Apply damage. It is definitely bloodied by this point.
Yeah, he just
and it's just like
sticks it into
slashing
him and
down.
Yeah, he just sticks it into him and just rips it out. And then just like looks at the Yeti and is like, come on, come on.
Yeah, and then Garrett's just like, fuck this! And he throws down his bow and draws his short sword and goes for a couple of attacks himself. Misses both. It's like a slash. It doesn't work. None of them connect. And it's just, damn it! Strong.
Hi, have you ever met my good friend?
Strong, do something.
Eldritch Blast, he does have cover. Oh no. Unfortunately. So the attack does not hit as you're trying your best not to hit all of your allies in front of you.
Sorry, we should have moved around it.
Well, all you needed to do was say, well, I'm not trying to not hit my allies, and then at least you'll hit something.
I can aim over them. He's tall, boy.
I am short boy.
I'm also tall boy.
Aurelia.
I'm gonna take a tactical step back.
All right.
And I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
All right. It does have disadvantage because you have allies kind of in front of you. And
Disadvantage
kind of
or cover?
It's cover. So it has cover from this attack. That does still hit, though.
Oh, it's a 50. Oh, hey! Another 6.
Slam a fucking fire blast at it, and it just hits like its face with its horn, knocking one of its horns off. And it just like looks down and like just roars at everybody.
Indigo points at the horn and then looks at Aurelia and goes, "You get to keep that souvenir."
I have 2.
Don't stick it to your head.
Just
then the roar.
Flash back to where we are.
Boy is gonna go ahead and try to get out of your way here a little bit, but he's gonna go ahead and attack with advantage.
Boy.
Great
Go for the 20.
Go for the 20. Yeah, damage. Gonna take full of that. It's gonna make a strength save. Oh shit! And it's knocked prone.
No.
Boy,
We wrestle a Yeti to the floor.
Yeah, just grabs him by the ankle and just.
That's
He
boy.
does
Yeah,
the, like,
basically
judo
what's
flip
happening.
thing, but just like move his dog.
It just falls down to the ground. John.
Hey guys, is that thing still alive? Where are you? Oh, she's still on there.
It's fine. We'll deal with it. You go ahead.
Okay.
And you see that
I
cowering
see
in this
something.
corner. Yeah, cowering in this corner over here. You see, it doesn't have a smile on its face, but you see a yeti, a small little yeti tyke.
We must kidnap him and make him pet.
You're about to
He's my
kill
backup
its
character.
He's my backup character.
And it's just looking absolutely terrified of you.
25. I don't have a character yet, so I don't know what my morals are. This poses an interesting conundrum.
Just I don't know. Try to calm it down. I don't know. It didn't see us kill its parents.
That's true. That's true.
Do I know anything about Yetis? Are they inherently evil?
Give me a intelligence
Nature check?
Nature check.
I'd say nothing's inherently evil.
Well, you're not a cleric, so I have stricter rules than you do, but I also don't know what they are. So, you know.
Hey,
17.
They very territorial, like to eat a lot of things. While they're cute and cuddly when they're small, they turn into that. Which you can't see.
And we're only like an hour away from the town, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, also like an hour hike down too.
That's like having a fucking tiger settlement an hour or nearby to your village. I'm gonna kill it.
All right,
not-
that is. You know what? I forgot we were only an hour away from civilization. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. I will attempt to just fucking attack it, I guess.
Oh god. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it?
Yeah, no.
Go ahead.
Hold on a second, I need to open my character.
I did nothing.
There you go.
Oh, no! And you
It'll
quit.
be quick. It'll be quick. It'll be quick. I was like, hey, little buddy, don't worry. And like bringing my mace up behind it, just like, don't worry about it. You're doing just the crack.
Oh my
on his
god!
skull.
Roll damage. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, it's so bad too. You want to hear the bad thing about this?
Don't tell me it's still alive.
It's still alive. You smash it over the face, and it just goes down to the ground, and it's crying, and it's like limp. It's like its leg is twitching,
God damn it. Well,
and it's
I
not
can't
your
even
turn
finish it off
anymore.
this turn because I can't do anything. Oh man.
I'm limited by my level.
If only I was stronger so I could kill this child faster.
The Yeti gets up from the ground, and it's gonna go ahead and do that thing it tried to do before. So, real fast, it's gonna try to. Fuck, it's gonna get these two schmucks right here. So I need.
All right.
I might
Con
need to
save?
throw it out. Yeah, it's a con save.
I feel like you keep trying to aim that at me.
17.
You can't really get to you though, can it?
Yeah. Oh,
Fucking hell! Like, no. It just keeps like nat 20 on Garrett. Garrett's just like, I'm already cold. From this chilling gaze, by the way, does cold damage if it hits. So, but it also
so I'd be super
paralyze-
fine.
Well, it hasn't happened to you yet, but it also paralyzes you, which is what it's trying to fucking do. And this Yeti tyke, this creature,
no.
it's just, it can't. It's just trying to like it raises its claw at you and it tries to defend itself.
It ain't doing shit, fam.
It can't though. It just like slashes at you and it's just its head, like you see blood leaking out of its eye, and it's not great. But meanwhile,
I should have just like put all my resources in that and done another.
Should have been paladin, so you can divine smite.
Yeah, you
this
should have.
baby.
No, you should have. You should have fucking inflict wounds. Just finish
Yeah.
it off.
I mean, I could have rolled 3 1s again. Like,
Paralu is going to move right here and is going to go ahead and cast Bless on Aurelia, Strawn, and Indigo. You both are both blessed. You have a plus D4 to your saving throws and attack throws.
Okay, awesome.
And she's just like, kill it, please, just kill it.
I'm trying.
I wake up every day blessed.
Speaking
I wake
of
up every
which,
day trying to kill it.
here we
And
go.
that's what it's doing. So Indigo.
Plus a D4.
Plus D4. All right.
12.
That does hit. It's
Yes. Hello.
yeah, it hits. It hits. Did you not hear me?
Okay. No, I didn't. My thing buzzed out for a second there.
Oh yeah, you
I
hit.
didn't hear him either.
Only 6 slashing damage.
Yeah, and it's definitely hurting. It's hurting pretty fucking bad. Garrett is gonna go ahead and just try to finish this off, just like throwing out a couple of attack throws here. Not gonna hit with
Ooh,
one.
we
Like
like
one of
that
them
one.
one of them completely whiffs, but the other one does hit.
Damn. Oh god, it's just the same problem. We're just like prolonging their suffering.
Strawn, you have stuff you can do if you want.
Oh, can I say on the end of my turn I moved here
yeah,
to give
yeah.
Strawn a better view? Yeah.
And I'm gonna move here. to get the
Right.
perfect view.
You have a D4 and you have a hex on it as well, so
Oh,
Unlucky.
Plus a D4.
roll a D4.
Roll the d4, see if it hits.
Just
Oh.
barely misses. Just barely misses.
Damn.
Just barely.
I'm so sorry that your rolls have been so shit.
Aurelia.
Firebolt. But
Do
not
it.
the baby.
You're not anywhere near the baby. You don't even know what the fuck's going on with the baby.
I do not know
We're
this
gonna
baby.
find out afterwards. It's gonna be like, it was like this when we started, but it's it's gonna be dripping blood.
Clumps of Yeti fur.
Don't worry, I made his death painless. There's like mass, like all the bones
There's
of-
like defensive wounds.
Yeah.
It was clear. It was like
Jill lets out a little bit of cry and just keep bashing it.
It's like I'm smack.
The Yeti is on death's door, but it is still alive.
God
As
damn it.
Boy goes and takes his turn.
Boy's gonna kill him. Boy's not gonna kill him.
And
Boy,
misses entirely. John,
Oh my god.
let's
I might
go ahead and
still
figure out
have
what's
it.
happening in this side episode here.
And it needs to end.
It's Monopoly rules. He rolled doubles and gets to try again.
It looks pathetic, dude. Its brain is leaking out.
No, I'm trying. Don't fail.
Oh my god!
It it just uses all its strength to bat your mates out of the way, and it hits the ice below, and it's just like,
Dude, it's the curse of like the last
I'm like,
one's
I'm about
alive.
to slam it, and I'm too hesitant, so I like intentionally slam next to it, and I'm like, ah, fuck, no, now I prolonged it again.
I'm gonna have to burning hands a baby.
I don't
Papa
like this
Yeti.
at all.
I just
sorry.
want to kill this child.
The
Why
Yeti
is
said,
it
"Fuck
dying?
it." It's throwing out a claw attack at Indigo and Garrett.
Add a
Right.
context clip that. I just want to kill this child.
Oh, who's taking the crit?
no!
Oh no.
The crit
I'll
does
take the
go on
crit.
Garrett.
Oh,
No,
damn.
I said the
was like,
order. I said
I'll
the order.
take it. Damn. I'm gonna use my stone's endurance though.
Okay, you take half of that 3 cold damage. You take half of that. But
Alright,
you can
hold
go
on,
ahead and
Which is
try
a
to-
1.
I have 2 stones endurance.
Does
because
stone's
they were
endurance apply to
fucking light.
cold damage?
It applies to damage. It
Okay.
just says damage.
And Garrett is
So-
completely knocked unconscious.
I take 1 point of damage.
You take 1 point of damage, and you're fine. Yeah, it's just as it slams into you, but you use your stone's endurance, and you're fine. But then
Oh,
you
wait,
look over
no.
to see it.
Because that 3 got cut in half.
Yeah, it's 1.
I take no damage.
Any. Oh, that's
Well, it's
true,
reduced
yeah.
by points. It's not resistant.
Yeah, half that damage
Yeah.
rolled down, lower down. So you'd only take 1 cold damage. So you take 11 damage total.
Right,
How much
and
did
I
then he stones
you
endurance.
say- so you're just like, you catch it, you catch the claw, it reels back off you, and the other one just goes slamming down into Garrett, and he goes unconscious.
Ooh, buddy, why not catch it? You should have catched it. Oh,
The,
Why
the,
didn't you dodge?
the Yeti tyke
Meet a
is just
Yeti,
like,
baby.
he's just like, he's going
give
to
it
slash
up,
at
man.
you, but he can't. He can't
Don't
slash
not
at
like
you.
this. Don't do this to me.
And Perilu over here is gonna go ahead and cast some Sacred Flame right on down on Papa Yeti.
I'm thinking that very quickly John is realizing what his morals are.
but it's too late.
Yeah, that he will regretfully murder a baby.
Oh my god. It's still up. A spout of fire shoots like through its chest, and it just screams. And you
Here
can
we
see
go.
its lungs pulsating as it breathes, like through its burnt flesh. And
Here we
Indigo,
go.
You have a D4.
Plus a D4.
Yeah. Go ahead.
16.
Roll that damage.
9.
How do you kill it? How do you kill
So
this thing?
after the hit and after the fire that goes through it, Indigo is going to like use the climbing parts of his boots from his climber's kit, and he's gonna like jam it in to get a step up from that wall, and then at like in the hole that the sacred flame fire made, like as it's like just as the fire's done, he just with 2 hands brings the longsword down into its chest, and then just like pins it to the ice. He's just like,
God. And he goes down, and just for. All right, 1 second. As we are, for the most part, out of combat, I'm just gonna go and end
Well, the
this, and we're
baby's
gonna
still
go-
up.
I know. We're gonna go up to it, and John, what are you doing? What's the plan here?
I'm just gonna grab a hold of it because I'm sure it can't resist at this point, and just full body body slam it and inflict wounds.
oh, okay. He's inflicting wounds.
With
All right.
the order of events, could I see that the adult Yeti
You just see me body slam a baby.
back there?
Go ahead, do the attack, do the damage.
Oh my god.
So yeah, Gerald, you can absolutely just like move on over there, and you can kind of see.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the body slam from the top rope!
And you
out of
just
nowhere!
like immediately as you turn around, you just see this body slammed small baby Yeti just like get its veins,
Oh my god!
its veins like turn black, its eyes turn the mush, and you see it's literally decaying years
Oh
in
my
front of
God.
you, and it's
Oh my
dead.
God.
Ron turns the corner to see this baby get pulverized.
I just get up and I don't even realize the sun's there, and I'm like, oh god, finally it's over. Oh, that was
Well,
horrifying.
And you hear just in like echoing through the cave. Well, if Yetis are gone, we can search rest of cave.
Yeah.
Nothing here. Don't worry about it.
No, we're coming. We're coming. No, don't worry. No, don't worry.
Telepathically, tell you, I didn't think you had that in you.
And as we turn the corner, Indigo goes just like, John, what happened?
You see Paralu go up to the Yeti tyke. You see Paralu go. It's like I don't wish harm on many things, but I wished harm on that thing. It spun me around like a ball for 3 days.
Yeah. Indigo approaches John and like puts a hand on him, and he's like, John, you're covered in blood. Are you okay?
It's not really blood. It's like lifeless ash.
No, I meant from like the crit with the mace.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was harrowing.
It must have been harrowing out here fighting that.
By
You
the
took one on all by
way-
yourself?
I don't mean to alarm anybody, but there is a fucking Garrett is making death saves over
Oh
here.
shit, you're right. My bad. Hold on a second.
Aurelia, deal with that, please. I forgot.
One
Someone help
success.
I will dash. I don't know exactly how far that'll get me, but
Would Aurelia have left the body? Maybe we could just
I
say
don't
he
know,
already tried
maybe.
to help.
It's up
dash
to
would
you
get
guys.
me
Yeah, there you go.
here.
All right, cure wounds, Aurelia. You don't have spell slots left.
I don't, but
Second
it's dying,
saving
so at least it's
throw.
stabilized.
Hold on.
Once.
Cure wounds.
He heals.
Okay, we're good. He's back to full. Probably, hopefully.
Alright, he wakes up. He's just like, oh, what the fuck happened? As he sees like these claw marks like close. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's dead, buddy. You did great.
What happened? Where's
we're
the
just checking out-
rest?
Well, we're checking out the rest of the cave right now. I haven't seen John in a little bit, and I'm concerned.
I mean, we
But-
can kind of like we don't even fucking need
Yeah.
this map anymore because
Yeah, we're going to investigate whatever's left in the cave, and then I guess we'll head home.
you guys
Yeah.
kind of
Also, it is best 10. So
Yeah.
yeah we're about to close it off here. Just one little thing first, as I go ahead and add Paralu to your potty here, and she's just like, thank God you were here. Oh, I thought I was going to die.
For the past 2 weeks.
The fucking baby just kept feeding me parts of Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's awful. Here, have ration.
Yes, and she takes it.
John is like, damn, actually, you know what? I don't feel so bad anymore.
Yeah.
I knew it was the right option to kill the baby.
I'm sorry?
You did what?
Kill the baby.
I,
was a baby
I
man?
destroyed evil.
Please tell
like
me
a
you found
baby.
asterisks. Please tell me you found asterisks.
We found Mokingo.
Oh, I know.
Kind of.
I know what happened to him. Oh my god.
No, Asterisk went further up mountain. Well,
Then maybe she's
are we
still
gonna
alive.
have to find? God damn it!
we
Indigo being like, we have to find another one.
we probably honestly unless there's
And
that there are
guys-
no more Yetis around here, we do
You
need
guys
to
would be around
recuperate
here.
still.
Well, probably a short rest or something.
Yes.
I am
only-
out of spell slots.
There was only the 2 in the cave.
Same.
So you guys kind of find yourself around this point in the mountain up here, real fast. But we will go ahead and call it there, as you guys can probably take a short rest in here if you guys want to. We're gonna go ahead and bring it back to the loading page
Did
here.
not take any damage. The only thing I need is spell slots.
I know I kept
Damn.
trying to do a save throw for you, and it just didn't work. All right, so that is how we're gonna go ahead and end it for today. How are you guys feeling about things going on?
I body
Well-
slammed the baby.
Surprisingly, the Yeti fight was easier than the avalanche.
It kept trying to do save throws on you. After the first failure, it should have just kind of just attacked, because it fucking downed somebody immediately when it did so.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It's interesting how level 1 encounters are balanced, to be honest.
Yeah. I think that's a good point to end it. So thanks everybody for watching on stream. I think it was mostly stable. I'll look at the report later. But I think streaming might not be boinked as much as I thought it was. Hopefully we'll fucking see. Bye. Thanks everybody for stopping by.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Don't be a baby. I'm coming for
Yeah.
you.
You will be
Uh,
body slammed.
Goodbye.
And you will not like it.